All right. Oh no, the green screen's kind of fucking. Of course it is.
What the hell's going on back there?
I don't know. Green screen's
Also,
always
where'd our
kinda
guests
weird.
go?
Well, I haven't set them up yet because I was on the starting soon screen, and yeah, we
Turn the fan off.
Yeah. You know, it's is what it is. Hang on, let me get him in there. Sorry, chat. Give me one additional second here. I just gotta find Sheep real quick. There he is. Grab that. Put this over here. Cross the T's, dot the I's, and boom. There he is. Aha, got him. Perfect.
There we go.
Hello, Sheep.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome into the Offensive Charm podcast once more. Good to see you, buddy.
Yes, I am here again. To do what I did before. I can't even remember what I did before.
You talked to us.
I will say, his Fuki's not like lighting up when he talks.
Well, it's because I'm using the Rodecaster connected to Amarada's computer, because if I use my mic, it's gonna pick up her audio and mine.
Yeah, we forgot about that part.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I don't mind being like, I don't mind sitting here with the lights off. It doesn't bother me.
He doesn't mind being
sure.
dark.
It'd be nice if you were a little brighter. Can you like turn off the thing that's like the thing that like dims you when you're not speaking? You like switch that off, so maybe you're just like
Hold on, let me
constantly normally bright.
There must be a way to do that.
I don't know if we can. If not, we'll just roll with it. But
Is that an option? You can fix his own. It says dim own non-speaker image. It say put change always to never.
That should work. Yeah.
What?
Hang on.
Did you not hear what we were saying?
I heard some of it.
Okay, go to the Fuji
How
website.
do I do this? Oh, hey, that worked.
Oh, did you fix it?
Well, yeah, I just set it to on my end to never.
Oh, you said okay.
So
that works better.
Well, I look like a
You don't
zombie.
do anything.
a little.
zombie?
You're a little pale,
You are kind of grayish.
a little grayish,
Very orcish. It's in my nature.
which is funny because you're the one who like drew this.
I know.
If I have a right understanding here, so it's like, how did you fall into the make a black person look weirdly slightly gray thing? You're a black
looks
person.
browner.
Yeah, it's funny because I have a specific color palette for all of my
That's weird.
my memes. That's why they have so much consistency.
I wonder if I can do something about that. Let me see. Filters. Oh, there's a chroma key on it. No wonder. Maybe if I turn that. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I had a chroma key on
there you go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I knew it
That's
wasn't
better.
me.
It was him. He fucked you up.
My
He had the Walking
bad.
Dead filter on.
Sorry, I use the same fucking like sources for some of these things sometimes, so I didn't I didn't realize I had that on. I think I was using that for somebody's like actual like model at some time previously, so I had the chroma key on to like cut out the background. But for you, since you're just a Fugi, you don't need that. So now you're perfectly chocolatey. There you go. Looking good there.
Cool.
So anyway, welcome in everybody to episode 73 of the Offensive Charm podcast. I am Alex. Someone just call me Jazz. I'm the charm. And then there's Rada over there. I know she cares to introduce herself.
I'm the eldritch being who doesn't give a shit and hates women, especially. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Sufficiently offensive, I would say. And of course, we are joined by a special guest once again, returning, longtime friend of the show, one Sheepsidian. Sheep, do you care to tell the people a little about yourself?
It was popping, niggas.
Very big collar. That works, yeah. That works. I mean, was there anything else you'd like to share about yourself, or is we just gonna roll off of that?
I stream. I stream to my own channel. It's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. Usually relatively late for everybody, but it's like the only time slot I have in my schedule to be able to do so. So I do that.
I hear his wife's a bitch.
Yes. I also
Oh,
hear
absolutely, totally.
Yes, I also hear that she's very green.
Yes,
This is true.
yes, inside and out.
I see. Interesting. Well, I'm sure we'll have more time to get more into that later, but we should probably tell the audience what's going down here. So, guys, super chats are still fucked. I don't know what's going on. YouTube's being a bitch, and so is AdSense. I'm doing the best I can, but I'm gonna have to like call somebody or something at this point. I don't know.
But remember, you can always go to Rumble and give us money. Just
that
saying.
is true. Rumble can accept money, so that's our
Actually,
that's
I
our
think they could
current
probably give us money
workaround.
on Kick too.
Maybe. I don't know. Do you know how to have like partner or affiliate or something? How does Kick work?
I'm not sure.
We should probably.
I'm
look
not.
into
I
that.
mean, I know I've gotten a little money from Kick, but I don't remember how.
We should probably check that at some point. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Anywho, yeah. So there is
We're
that.
on all your
But
favorite streaming platforms.
indeed. Well, not all of them. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
we
Most of them.
yeah. I hear some people still appreciate Twitch on some levels. So yeah, there is
Which
that.
is hilarious in my,
We're all
in my
allowed to
opinion.
make mistakes.
Hey, I'm just giving you the facts here, people. All right, these are the statistics. All right, this is the cold hard truth we have to work with. But
True.
yeah. But that aside, we do still have the question and answers that Rada here has set up.
Yes.
So you can use that, and we'll answer those at the end of the show. So
Mhm.
there you go. Yeah, and I guess
and I
like
am
Rada
modern
said,
Rumble, so if you send money there, I will absolutely
do they
read it
can they
right when it
attach
comes in.
messages to the money?
Yeah, they
on
can.
Rumble?
It works
Okay,
basically
cool.
just like a super chat over here. So
Okay, perfect. Then yes, Rada will be keeping an eye on that. So if you guys want to send money on Rumble, then we could sort it out there, and we'll read it on the spot right when it happens.
whatever you want me to call Jazz,
Swearsies.
just send me money and I'll do it.
She did bring her pass with her tonight, so
I did. He's right there.
The fuck?
my N-word pass.
Oh, pass. I thought you said passed. I was like, what?
No, pass with 2 S's.
I may be green, but some words I'm still not allowed to say.
Fucking hell. All right, well, you guys know how this goes. We open up with the weeks and what we've been doing. So why don't we just get right into that? Who's had a week?
I think
Now,
everybody's.
technically speaking, everybody has had a week.
Who has a
You wanna
week
tell
that they
about
would
yours
like to
first?
discuss? Oh, me? I could do that. Or were you talking to him?
I was actually looking at him, but yeah, I mean, you can go first too. Why not?
I mean, yeah. But let's see. So what did we get up to? I feel like not a whole lot. Oh, we had another Bloodborne session, and it went
Yep,
pretty
we did.
well. You know, we got kidnapped and shoved into a sack, and wound up in a weird church with a lot of people who wanted to hurt us. But we managed to work our way out of there, and then we found a big hairy monster, and that thing kicked the shit out of us. So we ran
Oh
away.
my god.
We ran away from the big hairy monster, and
Very quickly.
and we found some interesting woods, and the woods were filled with witches with mallets and red hot
Oh.
pokers.
And someone kept ringing a goddamn bell.
Indeed, there was a bell ringing lady. We did stab her in her ass, and she's dead now, so that's cool. That's pretty good. And then we found a witch who was invisible, but not like good invisible, where like you could walk right past her and not see her. It's like if you walk right past her, you will see her, because it's like proximity-based invisibility. So if you get close enough, it doesn't work, and then you just beat her up, right?
And she was mostly made out of eyeballs.
That true. She had a lot of eyeballs on her. It was very unpleasant, but you know, we sorted that out, so that was good. We also found a big tower, and we went down that big tower, and there was a hairy man at the bottom of that big tower, and we beat him up too, individually. Of course, we couldn't do that part together, but and Rada, took a few tries, but she got him eventually. She's getting better. She's getting stronger. Yeah, and getting very good at backstabbing. Because as it turns out, our main strategy, it would seem, when we're playing together in the same instance, is that I will lure the enemies, just kind of dance around, shake my ass a bit, and then she will stab them between their cheeks when they go after me. And that seems to be working out pretty well. So
I'm a woman. I'm naturally born for backstabbing.
You know what? She has a point. She has... Wait, have you played Bloodborne at any point?
I beat Bloodborne.
You did? Okay, cool. Okay. Why don't you play with us sometime?
No.
We only have one.
Oh, that's true.
That too.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point. Wait, do you like just not like Bloodborne or what?
No, Bloodborne's my favorite Soulsborne game. Like it's my favorite out of all of them. It's the best theme, like the best setting. I think it's got the best mechanics personally. I am a fan of I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. The saw blade.
Whirligig. Yeah, Whirligig. Fucking love the Whirligig. Oh, it's so good. I'm probably going to like after the next session, because we're gonna probably be fighting Vicar Amelia at some point during the next session. So after that, I'm probably gonna slip into the DLC for a minute just so I can get the Whirligig, and then we'll get back on track. But I'll do that off camera. So
I'm gonna figure if I have the DLC.
You probably do. Well, here's the thing: we'll know for sure after we kill Vicar Amelia, because the DLC, like key item, will just appear in the Hunter's Dream after she's dead. So we can go back in there and check and make sure. If it doesn't show up for you, yeah.
I was about to say a lot of the weapons in the DLC suck. Like I like the aesthetic of the moon. I forgot what it's called. The moon sword.
Moon presence. The Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword. I like the idea of it. It looks dope. It's so fucking useless.
I mean, I feel like it's probably fine if you build your stats around it, because it's like arcane scaling, isn't it? Or some shit.
Yeah, it's arcane, but I went
strength arcane half and half.
Yeah, I don't do arcane. I did straight like strength. That was my jam. It's like I go in, I do damage. Like my thing is always hit him with the one shot, run up and just like one shot him from there.
You know, hang on. With the green screen a little bit. You know what? Damn, that works. That was perfect. Whatever I just did, stabilized.
Finally figured it out.
Thing just like
hang on. Just did stabilize.
Finally figured it out.
Yep, I did. Yeah, that's like the one thing that I always kind of was annoyed by with pretty much like every Souls game. All right, sound like a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that always annoyed me about.
We're offline on Kick.
God damn it! Give it a second. I think it'll fix itself. Guys, can you hear us? Can you see us? Are we good?
Everything else looks fine. It's just Kick we suddenly just died on.
Okay, so the YouTube stream's fine?
YouTube stream says it's in good health and running excellently, I think.
Okay,
Hold
well...
on. Well, yeah, it doesn't say. And the thing's there. Everything's fine there. And... Yeah.
Yeah? Yep.
Yeah, we're dead on... We're just dead on Kick for some reason.
Well, I think it might come back now it's saying that we're clear on Kick. On
Well,
OBS
let me
anyway.
refresh it on Kick and see if that... Oh, there we go. Now we're back.
There's a little bit of something here too. I think it's gone. Okay. All right. Yeah, just another hiccup. We're used to those at this point. I don't know. I'll figure out some. Yeah, I'll figure out some way to fix that at some point. But anyway, like I was saying, with like the Souls games in general, one of the things that always like kind of bothered me is the fact that like respecking is made unnecessarily difficult. And in a game with like so many options of like weapons, especially like Bloodborne, all transforming shit and like the different guns you can use, and just all the different setups you can have, like the beast claw shit, all that. Like I feel like it would benefit a lot from having like an easy way of respecking to whatever stats you actually need to scale with the new thing you got, right? Which is, I was talking about. I don't know if you got the chance to check out Wuchang yet. Wuchang Fallen Feathers, like that new Chinese Souls-like thing. So I was talking about it with Asta and Bear on that one night that Rada took off, like a couple of weeks back, I think. And I was saying how I actually fucking love the system that they have for the way the weapon upgrading works, because what it is that it's like a sphere grid kind of thing, where the weapon upgrades are tied into all your other upgrades, like your unlockable like techniques that you can get for different weapon classes, your fucking stats that you just, you know, like normal stats like strength, speed, whatever the fuck, right? It's all tied into this one grid of upgrade stuff, right? And to reset this grid is free. You can just do it whenever the fuck you want. You do it whenever you fucking want to. And the thing about the weapons and the way that works is that because in any given Souls game or Bloodborne or whatever, you level up a weapon individually. You level up that specific weapon individually. And then if you want to do a new one, you got to farm up the shit again and, you know, get that up to wherever you had the previous weapon at, etc. Right? In Wuchang, weapons are like weapon upgrading is that class of weapon, right? So if you're using a greatsword, and you've been using it since the beginning, and you've been leveling up that greatsword, but then you find a different greatsword that does a different thing, that has like an elemental attack or some crazy super move, whatever the fuck, right? You can just swap to it, and it'll be the exact same upgrade level as the one you were just using, because you upgraded the greatsword class, not a one specific greatsword. And then, of course, you can just, if you find a different type of weapon that you really like, just respec your tree, and just put all your upgrade materials into that one instead, into that weapon class instead, and you're good to go. Just on the spot. You just do it whenever. It's like, yeah, this is great. I love the fact that it's like so versatile with like me being able to make my choices as the player as to like what I want to mess with in terms of like weapon types and playstyles and whatever. I can just mix it up at any point I want to. And that's great. That feels really
Sounds like
good,
the game
actually.
has a fear of commitment.
I mean, I guess. I just like, here's the thing, like playing so many Souls games over the years, it's just, it feels nice to just have the convenience. It really does. That's just me though. I don't know. What do you think, Sheep? Does sound good to you or not?
I mean, yeah, that sounds about. I mean, I haven't played Wuchang personally, but I can't speak on behalf of that. But I do. I
just mean like the system, you know. I'm not even the specific game, just like the system of making.
Oh, you mean kind of like the open world kind of aspect?
No, the fact that you can change your
the weapon upgrading stuff.
Whenever one and respec all the time without having to do anything special.
Yeah, like without having to like grind up more like upgrade materials every time you get a new weapon. You can just hop swap to it if you find something you like, you know.
I mean, I like the
nice.
idea of having like I like the idea of having like a kind of like a build. I guess you could say like building your character to fit specific weapons as opposed to just like upgrading the weapons. And
well, that's the thing, right? Because like again, it's all tied together in one upgrade system. So if you decide, because let's say you put it all into strength because you're using the two-handed longsword. Well, then if you respec the tree, then you can respec yourself into skill instead to do like dual blades or whatever, right? Like so it's all tied up into one thing. So you can just like change your entire build at any point that you want to. In a single playthrough, and I think that's pretty nice. I think it's nice.
I mean, yeah, I guess in single playthrough. Well, I'm fine with the versatility, to be honest, because like you can. There are people who would like to do that, just like switch it up right there on the fly. But then I'm the kind of person where it's like I already have a specific build. I'm gonna work with that specific build, and only cater to that specific build. So anything else that may pop up, if I could sell the weapon, I'm selling it.
That's fine. I mean, I like the fact that the choice is there, right? Because like, here's the thing: if you add something in like that, where it's like, oh, you have this ability to respec whenever you want to, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to use it. If you wanna like just twist your own nuts like a Souls player would, like an old head Souls player, you can just do that, right? You can commit to whatever it is. Like you can make a rule for yourself. It's like, I will never respec. Whatever I put my skill points into, I'm committing to for the whole playthrough. You can do that to yourself if you want. But the option is there to like make your life easier if you'd like to, you know, play around with all kinds of different stuff when especially if you're going through the game for the first time, right? And you're finding all these cool different weapons that do all these cool different things, you know, and you want to experiment a bit. You want to try out new stuff. Like I think that's nice. Personally.
Yeah, I unfortunately, like, for example, like I play Skyrim the same way I play Fallout, which is just basically diplomacy and sneak. So. You won't find. I'd be hard pressed to be you'd be hard pressed to find me playing like, you know, a strength build or like a tank or something like that. I'm just like, I have a specific, like when it comes to video games in general, I play it a specific way, and if I ever switch it up, it's on a completely different save file. That's just me.
Well, I mean, hey, is what it is, and that's totally fair.
I can't say he's good at commitment.
Damn, bro. But yeah, all that aside, so having a good time playing Bloodborne. I do hope Rada's enjoying herself, finally getting to play through the game, because I know she's been
I am.
an admirer from afar for a while now. So
Minus that period right before we played the last time when I was trying to figure out why in the world I couldn't do that.
the Chalice Dungeon thing.
Yeah, when it was because we didn't have the right chalice or whatever. And then I tried to do a different one and I kept getting my ass kicked. And then that was 15 minutes before we were going to play. And I'm like, fuck this. I kind of don't want to play now. I spent 15 minutes previous to that getting my ass kicked repetitively.
Well, because like the whole thing with that technique was that it was supposed to send you in like a high level Chalice Dungeon where like really good materials drop, and that's why you were going for like that, like the high tier Madman's Knowledge item, so you could just like farm insight. Because like from what I saw the video that I think that was Villain that sent that to us, is that the whole point is to just make a mad dash for the item, pick it up, and then probably immediately die because everything's chasing you. But as long as you grab the item itself, then you're good to go.
The
but I can
problem was
understand.
I couldn't get into the Chalice Dungeon because we needed a different chalice. We had to defeat a boss we hadn't defeated yet to get that one so that I could do it. And so I tried a different one that took us into that first one that we did. But in order to get to there, we had to beat that. I had to beat that first boss we got into, and he kept kicking my ass.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, we're probably going to end up going back into the Chalice Dungeons a little more like later after we've like built you up a bit more so that you don't have such a hard time in there. Because there is important like lore shit in the Chalice Dungeons, right? Like the whole thing with the old blood that kind of started this whole beasthood thing. That's where it comes from, right? Is those chalices, the Chalice Dungeons, because that's like the previous civilization that the old ones were involved with. The Tumerians is what they call them. But yeah, there's lore and shit in there to get. So I would like you to experience that as part of the playthrough. It will be kind of tough later on, but there's good stuff in there for sure.
Well, you're tanking the hits to the face, so I can always, attack from behind. It's what I'm good at.
Right, and of course, maybe we can get a third in there to help out too from time to time. So it is what it is.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we did all that.
God knows I'm more of a handicap than hell.
If Nintendo would stop being hoes and allowed Bloodborne to hit the PC, then that'd be a different situation. But
that'd be great.
Nintendo? Don't you mean Sony?
Yeah, no, I meant PC.
No, you mean Sony would let me.
Yeah, Sony. I meant my bad.
Yeah, it's like
did I say Nintendo?
You said Nintendo.
I've been hating Nintendo recently.
That is fair. That is fair, man. Although I'll be honest, I had a moment of weakness when I saw the new info on Kirby.
To be honest,
on Kirby Air Riders, man. Listen, I played the game a lot when I was a kid on the GameCube. All right, those were fond memories. I enjoyed that game.
That don't mean,
and I still like Sakurai. I still like Sakurai.
Oh,
okay, Sakurai.
Don't get me wrong. I love Sakurai. Like I know, like Sakurai cannot. Sakurai and Kirby are like Ash and Pikachu. They're practically inseparable. But that's not enough to woo me, because like Kirby is Kirby at the end of the day. Like it's nothing super special to me. I get the same kind of storyline from Mega Man, character that copies abilities, and he has a rival who's actually cooler than him. But the thing that really has been bothering me for like the last year and a half with Nintendo is not even a year and a half, it's been longer, is that they don't take risks. Right? Like it's been the same general like rigmarole since they released Breath of the Wild, probably back in 2017, right? Like the Switch was great. I like Breath of the Wild. It's a fun game. They got a couple other gems. Of course, you got Smash Brothers,
I like
Smash
Odyssey.
Ultimate. Odyssey as well. That's pretty cool, but ultimately it's all the same stuff. I get it. It's a formula people are familiar with. They can go ahead and they know what they're getting into. But the issue I have is that they haven't done anything that's really like, grabbed me back into the Nintendo that I grew up with, like the GameCube era. Like Twilight Princess is phenomenal. And then they had like some gems that people don't even remember, like Eggmania. It was just basically
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
You basically pick an egg-based character, and it's like a head-to-head puzzle game. It's fun.
Oh,
kind of
like
nice story.
Oh fuck, what was that? Shit,
Not Puyo Pop. Is it?
Yeah,
Puyo
Puyo. This is what I was thinking of, because like my friends and I would play that shit all the time. And like
it's probably closer to Puyo Puyo than it is.
Yeah, because that's what it sounds like. Is what you were describing. It's like Puyo Puyo Tetris or whatever.
Yeah, it's basically something to that degree. Like they don't take those kinds of risks, and that's bothersome. So, not even to mention all the egregious stuff they've been doing over the last couple of years. But that's getting into the thick of getting into the higher weeds. Put it that way.
No, I do get you, but like I hate to admit it, but if Sakurai drops a new Smash, I know I'm gonna break. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna break for Kirby Air Riders. I would have loved to play it. Probably still not gonna go for it unless they drop that price on the console for like $100. Maybe then I'll go for it. But like if a new Smash comes out, I'm gonna break. I already know it. I know myself enough to know that I'm going to shatter and I'm going to buy
Don't get me wrong. I would save for a new Smash Brothers, because I enjoyed the game too, but it's not going to be something I'm sitting here sweating over personally.
Yeah, no. Now, I'm cool right now. I got plenty of other shit to play, so.
It's like they're releasing the Age of Imprisonment later on this year. That's Switch 2 exclusive. It pisses me off, but I'm not going to buy a Switch 2 for it.
No, me neither. Like, here's the thing. I hate it because when I played fucking Age of Calamity, that was the last one, right? The last Muso Zelda thing?
Yeah, that was the last Zelda Muso.
Yeah. So I was playing that on the normal Switch, and I'm like, fucking hell, these frames, man. God, I can't wait for the Switch Pro so I can actually play this game, right? I actually just told
Amarada about that one. It was like, it's going to piss me off. If Age of Imprisonment runs on Switch 2 the same way that Age of Calamity ran on the Switch 1, because
that would be hilarious.
And this is it. In single player, you can practically count frames, and never mind even going multiplayer, because they split screen, which makes it worse because now it's compensating for fucking particle effects on two different fronts. Like
it's wild, bro.
It's so weird.
It's wild, and it sucks because I fucking loved Hyrule Warriors, like the first one.
Oh yeah, same.
Where they were just like pulling from like all eras except for obviously the Breath of the Wild era, because that didn't exist yet. But like you're pulling shit from like everywhere else. It's like, oh, this game's so fucking cool. Oh, I love this.
It was good.
So good.
They had like and the best part about Hyrule Warriors is that it was a Link that existed in his own universe. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like Skyward Link. It wasn't Twilight Link or anything like that. It was Muso Link basically.
Yeah.
And I was just okay, here you go, add into the lore.
And like the new designs were so good, man. Like with the scarf, I fucking love the scarf, man.
The scarf is cool.
Zelda's crazy hot. The villain is crazy hot. Like, damn.
I like
perfect.
I
setup.
like Impa and Sheik's. Impa and Sheik's awesome. Designs.
They looked awesome in that game too. Absolutely.
Like Ganondorf looked like a badass, dude. Like,
yeah, that's still that's the coolest Ganon. Like, I will say. Fucking Tears of the Kingdom Ganon is close. That one's really good too. But like, yeah, Hyrule Warriors Ganon, like first Hyrule Warriors, that shit still takes it. Too strong.
Yeah.
Too
absolutely. Good. Now I would like for them to go ahead and drop some. Well, they probably just put it in Age of Imprisonment, but I would like for them to do the same thing they did with the first Hyrule Warriors, where they allow you to play as villains as well. Because Age of Calamity, they only allowed you to play as the heroes, and I was just like, really? Okay, this is
I didn't
cool
get far enough in to even like. I didn't and that kind of sucks because like when you're talking, because we're talking about like Hyrule Warriors, right? In the first game, it's like that roster was massive. Again, because they're drawing from like. From everything, they're like from every fucking game up until that point, like everybody's in, right? So obviously, but it's like I feel like if we're doing just the hero characters, like that roster's so small for Age of Calamity.
Yeah, it's if I remember correctly, it was obviously you had Link and Zelda, and then you had
Impa.
You had Impa as a character. You had the four Guardians.
Yeah.
The current Guardians, and then they put out DLC where you can play as like the previous Guardians.
Oh, okay.
As well as I believe Robbie was a playable character.
Mm. And like the previous Guardians, now they're gonna have their own game to actually, be characters, right? Because like in the DLC for Age of Calamity, did they like ever like take the masks off, or were they just like the masks, like strangers?
I gotta remember.
Were they the mystery fighters, right? Because like I saw the newer trailer they put out for the new one. What fuck was it called again?
Age of Imprisonment.
That one, yes. Age of Imprisonment. And I was like, they're taking the masks off. There's actual characters under there. They're getting like speaking roles and shit. Like they're actually
those are
people.
Those are the first Guardians. Not I was talking about like well no I think the in Age of Calamity they do have like Urbosa, Rivali, and all those guys. They don't have their masks or anything on. It's just them.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were saying that like the Age of Imprisonment Guardians, like the guys that were hanging out with what's his name? The weird like dog face dude, Ravu or something.
I forget his name too. The Zonai.
Yeah, like those guys that were hanging out with him. Like I thought you were talking about them. Like they were a DLC in Age of Calamity.
Not in Age of Calamity. That's too much. That's too much spoilers right there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because Calamity dropped before Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. So nobody knew about those Guardians. There was like nothing on them.
Okay, yeah, because at this point, like where we're at currently in time, we got like 3 generations of Guardians now, right? Like we have Urbosa and crew, we have these masked dudes who are finally going to actually be characters in the new game, and then we have the modern guys. So, yeah, okay, got it.
So
okay, but yeah, that's still like a painfully small roster for Calamity, right? Like even if we're taking 2 sets of Guardians and then Link, Zelda, and Impa.
Yeah, it's relatively annoying.
So less than 20. It's still less than 20 people, I think, right? Like, damn.
Yeah, it's less than 20. But the compensation for it, I guess you can say, was that like they had a bunch of like side. It basically functioned the same way that like Breath of the Wild did, where it's like you had a bunch of side quests, you get items and stuff like that, the rare weapons, and you can upgrade them and fuse them together to make like different weapons, stronger weapons, and so on and so forth. And that's cool, fine, and dandy. But I mean, after a while, if you've played enough Muso games, you know that they start piling a bunch of shit on you that you can't hold anymore. So you got to delete some shit.
Yeah. Also, Raru, that was his name. Thank you, Rasplade. And then like the whole. I feel like because I've been playing Muso games since I was a kid, right? Like I played Dynasty Warriors 2 onwards, right? Like I was in there from a young age, and it's like I feel like the
trenches, fam.
Exactly, and I feel like the real like appeal of those games is like the variety of the roster and like the amount of characters that all have their own unique movesets. Because like you can get cool, fancy like level 4, level 5 weapons, or whatever the fuck, right? But the moveset doesn't really change. You just do more damage. Right. I mean, I guess you unlock more, but like because like the old thing with the Dynasty Wars was that like you unlock the next level weapon up, and then you get like 2 more attacks in your string.
2 more,
like a combo, shit like that, right?
Basically.
So that's cool, but it's like. Yeah, but I want more varieties of characters with like more different weapons and shit. Like so, and that's kind of what killed the Dynasty Warriors series for me, because they stopped like being creative with and they even it was worse because they started like regressing characters that had unique movesets into another spear guy or another sword guy, right? Like what they did to what was his name with the fucking claws? Zhang He, the real fruity guy. Who's always like jumping all over the place. Yeah, like in I think like Dynasty Warriors 9 or 10, they just gave him a spear instead of his claws. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are you guys doing? Like, you're gonna make the game less unique? What is it?
I don't
this
know.
is counterintuitive to the point, guys.
One of the Muso games that gets very overlooked because it it only exists on like 2 platforms is Sengoku Basara.
Oh, I played a little bit of Sengoku Basara way back in the day, like on the PS3, I think.
It was on PS3 and the Wii.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, and I was like, huh, it's kind of like Samurai Warriors, but like more anime. Okay.
I mean, they have an entire anime series based off of it. It's a Capcom series.
I watched a little bit of it. I should go back and watch it.
I love it.
Actually, it's pretty solid.
I love it. It's over the top in the right ways. Like,
it is.
And here's the thing, I always preach the word of Lord Ieyasu Tokugawa because in a world where everybody pulls up with like gigantic spears and crazy ass swords, Date Masamune is running around with like 6 katana.
Yeah, and it's between his fingers. Yeah, he's doing a fucking like Senran Kagura thing, right? Like,
exactly. When in a world where people have got all this crazy ass shit going on, he just walks up and is like, I got hands. And I'm like, yes, give me that.
Yeah, bro.
I want a Dempsey roll on the motherfucker. That's my jam.
I love that. I love the character who's like in a game where everybody's got weapons, but they're just barehanding it, right? Oh, it's so good every time. That's why I love fucking Jam in like Guilty Gear. This is my favorite fucking character back in Zerd Rev 2? Zerd Rev 2, yeah. I fucking love Jam. I'm still kind of sad about what apparently is probably going to happen to her in Strive, but you know, that's fine. I'm just going to deal with it. I'll still love her. It's not just skin deep, okay? Anyway, yeah. But circling all the way back to what the fuck were we even talking about?
You're weak.
Oh my god. No, but where do we're still on Bloodborne, right?
Yeah, you were still on Bloodborne.
Holy shit. Okay, yes. So yeah, Bloodborne's going good. I'm glad Rada's having a good time. I'm having a good time playing that game again. I always do. It's a great game. And looking forward to more of it. And we'll see how it goes when Rada's got to, fight solo for a bit to do some quest lines for, because I really want her, because she's building she's building skill. She's doing a skill build instead of strength. So I really want her to be able to get the Blades of Mercy. It's like one of the best skill weapons in the game. But in order to do that, she's gonna have to finish Eileen's quest line, which means fighting that one fucker in the church that Amelia was in, like after she's dead. And that guy is a massive pain in the fucking ass. So that's gonna be a significant challenge for Rada, but I'm hoping she can pull through on that one, because it'll be worth it.
FYI, I have confirmed that I do have the DLC.
Perfect. Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah. So looking forward to more of that. What else did we do? Oh, I actually, just before we started, I was catching up on new Pantheon stalking with Garter Belt. And I'm happy to say that in a world where most reboots and fucking into adaptations are being made lame and gay, that is the same old Pantheon stalking it ever was, bro. That is just as crass, just as fucked up, and just as crazily animated as it ever was.
You know what he's referring to?
Very much.
It's an anime series.
Yeah.
I was just curious if you actually knew of it.
I had a feeling that she probably did watch Pantheon stalking back in the day.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
No.
You should check it out sometime. It's good. But yeah, because the original series is like 10 years old at this point, I think. Maybe a little more than that. Something like that. But yeah, recently came back. It's about 6 episodes into this new second season. And yeah, I'm enjoying it pretty good. It's very random. I can't really talk about, like, because if none of you have seen it, then there's not really much point in talking about the story of it. It's loose. I will say that. It's very loose. There's kind of a story, but kind of not. It's very episodic at some points and kind of having some continuity at others, like just at random, which seems to be like what they were going for anyway, right? Like good old...
Sounds like Gintama.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's the one I need to watch. I've not watched Gintama. Isn't Gintama like long as fuck? Doesn't it have like 100 episodes or some shit?
Something to that degree. It's been going for a while.
Is it still going, or did it end at some point?
The anime, I'm not entirely sure. I'd stopped probably like 40 something episodes in because I had the books. I just started reading that instead.
Yeah, it means it's a quicker way to like consume the story. So I get you on that. I got my manga app, and that's how I consume like a lot of shit people are watching the anime of these days, right? Like God, I'm trying to think of it. I know there's a good example recently. What's it?
Chainsaw Man, Dan to Dan.
Yeah, Dan to Dan, that's the one. Yeah, I'm all caught up on the manga of Dan to Dan. Everyone else is still doing the fucking the sacrifice arc with the fucking evil eye and all that
with
shit.
Evil
right?
Eye. It bothers me. This is a discussion I have to have like more times than often.
He usually has it at me.
Yeah, at her, because she's not really listening, but you know how weirdos like myself would do. But it bothers me that people would just go, you know what? Why would I read something? Why would I read the story that's like, arcs ahead when I can just wait for the anime? Because then I can have somebody to talk about this shit with. I'm so sick sick of waiting on people to like catch up because the anime is just like My Hero Academia is in its final season. The manga ended like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and I remember because like everybody was shitting themselves on Twitter about it, like saying it's like, and fuck, it sucked. What is it? You know, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
The pissing and moaning people usually do when this sort of thing happens. Like same shit that happened when Attack on Titan ended, etc. and so on. Like it's same.
Now, to be fair, both of them had pretty bad
first.
endings.
Yeah, fair. But yeah,
to be fair.
But yeah, no, I get you. And it's like, but like there is, I think there is some merit sometimes to, even if you're so far ahead on the manga of something, like to go back and watch the anime when it finally pops off, right? Like, cause I started watching fucking, what was it? The 100 Girlfriends that really, 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 really love you. And I'm already like caught up on the manga on that. And like the anime is only like 2 seasons in and they're like barely scratching the surface of the story so far, but it is pretty good because they're doing a great job on the fucking English stuff of that. Actually, it's pretty funny, so I'm actually enjoying watching that, even though I've already read through it all, you know, like especially with some of the jokes they're making that are specific to, because like the thing with that story is that they do a lot of like fourth wall breaking shit where it's like, oh yeah, we can't actually have this in the story right now, you guys, because the manga, the weekly serialization says we can't do that. And it's like why do we have a non-alcoholic drinking party? It's like, yeah, no, we can't even like depict something that even like resembles the underage people drinking. We can't do that, guys. That's against the rules of the fucking publicist or whatever. But it's like now they got specific jokes of it being in an anime format, so it's like, yeah, no, there's some fresh material in there too, so that's pretty good. But anyway, circling back to panty and stocking, yeah, I'm very satisfied with what I'm seeing right now. And the fact that it's just as like off the wall and fucking nuts as it was in the first season is just, I'm glad Studio Trigger got another shot at I'm glad Studio Trigger got another shot at making something like this, because they clearly have not lost their touch in just being fucking ridiculous, because that's all this show is. But it is great. It's a lot of fun.
Pretty much, yeah.
So there was that. I just today started playing the that remastered Shantae Advanced Risky's Revolution, and I will say, glad to be playing a Shantae game again. Lots of fun, good stuff, you know, good humor, very, very lovely art. I don't know if they got the same person they had for fucking Pirate's Curse to do the art for this. It's either the Pirate's Curse person or the Half Genie Hero person, but the art is fantastic, really good stuff. A lot of the jokes are like killing me, bro. Like I was dying earlier on because there's this bit where apparently the one male character in the story, his name is Bolo, has a baby brother who only appeared in this game. To be clear, this is a remaster of a game that was on the Game Boy Advance. So and they actually make a joke about that too. It's like there's an NPC who's in like the same area as the kid, who's like just kind of wandering around by himself because fuck it, right? But a different NPC is like, yeah, so man, that kid, huh? That's crazy that he's here. But I feel like we should probably see more of him at some point. Just not in the next several games that are gonna, yeah. It's like, and somebody who played the next several games, like, yeah, I never fucking saw this. Like, I didn't know this character existed until I went back and played this remaster. And it's like, yeah, like taking the opportunity for like meta humor like that is fucking fantastic. And then there's like another bit where it's like, oh, Bolo wants you to find the kid. And then you finally manage to get the abilities you need to like get to him on the map, because it's like one of the Metroidvania things where you need this upgrade and that upgrade to get past this hurdle and that hurdle to actually reach the objective, right? And then you get to him and she's like, well, usually when I finish a quest I get an award or something, but I mean, you're a baby, so well, I guess I'll just take this. And then she like, it's like you took the baby's ball. It's like, well, yeah, I guess I'll be moving on. It's like baby ball taker, like the fucking like the it like pops up several times, like fucking like guilting you for taking a literal toy from a baby. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll give it back. It's like, actually, wait, no, no, this is actually a part from a machine that I need to like fix to unlock another part of the map. So actually I will be taking this. it's like, yeah, like the game just got some absolutely fantastic humor. So I'm having a great time with that. God, I feel like I'm still forgetting something. I have to look back through my fucking like VODs or something. God, what is it?
When you did something so fun, you can't remember it later.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it'll come back. It might come back to me later. You know what? Let's move on to someone else, because we've been going for like an hour already. So I've taken up enough time as is. If you guys want to go ahead and get into it a little bit.
Well, I'll go ahead and do mine real quick since, I mean, technically you covered part of mine with Bloodborne because we did have a lot of fun with that. Up all the way up, you know, we were having a good time looking around and everything and trying to figure out how to connect on the with the bells and apparently I'm retarded
trying to figure that
and
out,
forgot to use a madman's insight so that we actually had some insight to join up, and for some reason the bell just doesn't light up if you don't have that insight.
Yes, we knew that. We established that in the first fucking episode, right?
That's one of the perks of Bloodborne is the more insight that you have, the more difficult the game gets, but the more shit you see.
I find it hilarious though, because you just told that whole story earlier about how you were frustrated because you were trying to farm for fucking insight items. So, and then it's like you fucking forgot why you were doing that, I guess, because you forgot that you needed insight to summon.
I didn't forget why I was doing it. I forgot to just use the item after I finally found one.
Oh god, that's good.
That's where that issue was.
That's where it broke.
Because I'm an idiot, but you know it happens.
It happens.
But other than that, you know, we had fun. I am improving in the game. It's just, especially, you know, since we were only playing it once a week, I get back into the game and then I immediately forget that your attack buttons are the shoulder buttons and not the circle and the X like I'm used to.
Is a very uniquely Souls-like thing. So I can't fault you for that one.
Yeah, so that's part of probably why I got killed so many times the first time I did the thing, because I kept forgetting that I was hitting the wrong buttons to attack, and I was getting very upset trying to figure out why I wouldn't attack, and then I remembered that I'm using the wrong buttons. And then there's still the moments when I'm trying to use the right buttons and my fingers do the wrong thing. But that's just because my brain's wired poorly. So, they got that going for me. Then on Sunday, I played more Expedition 33, and I found Simon. Simon's a dick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's a bad time.
I heard something else.
What'd you hear?
I heard semen.
No, if I want that, I have you.
Well, all right then.
No, but...
Well, all right.
Okay.
But yeah, Simon really sucks. I am not sure how I'm going to deal with his attacks. They are very fast, and if you get hit, you're fucked. So, and he steals goddamn shields, bastard.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to figure that out.
I still need to beat him too. Actually, I managed to get past. I got past first phase, and then he cracked out second phase, and I was like trying to. And like, here's the thing: I was trying to like that be the last episode, and I'm like, I looked at second phase, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I just need to go finish the game. This is gonna have to wait until next time, because if I just sit here and like fucking bash this out, this is probably gonna take me like an hour and a half or some shit. Like it's like second phase is fucked. I don't know if you saw it yet, Rada.
No,
have you seen second phase?
Literally, I got to fight him like 3 times because I got him right at the end of right at the end of the show, and I did it like 3 times, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then I kind of got to wrap up for the day. And I did it one more time, and I'm like, okay, well, I can kind of see what we're doing next time. Fuck him.
Because I know you said you want to get it all on camera. I feel like you maybe want to at least get to the point where you see second phase so that you can properly budget your time on this one, because...
No, it's not like I'm in any hurry.
Well, okay, yeah, fair point. I mean, me, I was trying to like make sure I got the game done because like I knew other shit was coming out that I wanted to play, like fucking like the Shantae game and like Wuchang, etc.
So actually, because
I think Lost Soul Aside is the next thing I wanted to play, and that's not until like the 29th. So
the thing I want to play is Hell Is Us.
Right. Yes.
And it's coming out. Actually, it is coming out sooner than I like, but let's double check the date. Oh, come on. Fuck you, Steam. Why do I have to enter my birthday? I just want to look at the goddamn site.
That's how Steam rolls.
It's like, I just want to look at it. Why does it matter?
Oh, I remember.
Like
I remember the thing
game.
I wanted to talk about that I forgot that I wanted to talk about. But I'll circle back to that. Let you guys have
fuck.
Those.
Releases the 4th, but that's still a good bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, you got like a week and a half or so.
Yeah, and the nice thing is it's only well, I guess if I got the deluxe edition, I could have it 3 days ahead of time.
One of those.
I would have to see. I mean, if that's all I get, then I'm just paying the $49.99. Why would I pay $20 extra for 3 days?
Yeah, like that's the thing, because like I get that, but I fall for that trap too, and I really need to stop doing that because that is a horrifically like toxic pre-order bonus.
You see, that is
like trend.
Okay. I understand pre-ordering
it's a bad thing.
a game.
It's not good.
Well, actually, in this day and age, I don't understand pre-ordering a game unless you're getting a physical copy. If you're getting a digital copy of a game, I don't understand pre-ordering.
Correct.
Because if you pre-order the game, it's not like they're going to run out of digital copies of the game.
Yeah.
So,
like
unless you're doing it to because it's a small company and you want to support them or something like that, I can understand that. But like these AAA titles and shit, just go on the date shortly before it's released, buy it then and download it instead of letting them have your money for extra time. And then this pre-release shit, these 3 days, like this, well, and maybe it's not so bad with them, but so many of these AAA titles, they come out and you get it before that day one patch. So you're dealing with all the bugs. A lot of them don't even have RTX or anything enabled on them until you get that day one patch. You're basically fucked over from the word go, and you paid extra to let them fuck you.
Basically.
Yeah, essentially. They're trying to roll forward an older like element of gaming, and they're doing it badly, right? Because like the whole thing with pre-ordering was like you'd have those like crazy cool pre-order bonuses, like, oh, this one comes with like a little figurine, or this one comes like a set of pins, or like a little strategy guide book, or like just some cool little like physical memorabilia thing that you could have. Like hang on. For example, like when I pre-ordered goddamn Sekiro, I got this cool little like letter opener sword thing that's like it's a little desk ornament. It even has like a little sword inside it you can pull out. Yeah, exactly, right? But that's what I'm talking about, is that like that was kind of the charm of pre-ordering something, is like you get that promise of like these cool little extra goodies, and there's also the fact like if you're going to like a midnight drop, right, or like a GameStop or something, it's like those were fucking events, man. Those were awesome. I remember like when I was going to get like a fucking, what was it, Smash 4 on the 3DS at GameStop like at midnight. And like everybody was there with their 3DSs, and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to have like a Pokemon battle or something?" It's like, and like you do like fucking, or it was like a Pokemon event, or it was like it was like Black or White coming out. It's like the GameStops would have like cool little like trivia games, like you could get like a lanyard or like free pins or whatever. It's like you can answer like, oh, which Pokemon does this or that or whatever. Like there was a whole thing. You can make friends there. It was great, but like in this age where we're at now, where like most people kind of seem to be leaning a lot more towards just getting digital copies of shit because it's easier. It's much more convenient than have to worry about physicals running out, because physicals are kind of slipping away anyway, so there's less of them going around in the first place. It's
which depresses me, but that's a separate issue.
Yeah, so the pre-ordering magic just kind of slipped away with like the loss, or the continued loss, of the physical element of this hobby. And that sucks, but it is what it is, and they kind of just need to let it go at this point. Like they gotta just stop, because it's...
they don't have to let it go. People have to let it go. Individuals have to decide that we're not going to continue paying for a game that without getting any kind of bonus back for it. We don't even get a physical copy of the game. We're technically only renting it. Now we're paying to rent it early. And it's just not worth it anymore. If you really want to play it right off the bat like that, then it's not that hard you're just going to go, you have to go on 9 times out of 10 and set it up to download anyway. So you might as well set it up to download and buy it right then. Yeah,
and I actually think of Sheep's like Nintendo hate earlier, and like that one of the big things about the Switch 2 that I don't like, and I'm sure Sheep doesn't like it either, is the whole fact that it's like, yeah, the games, even the physicals now, aren't actually the game. They're just a key so you can download the fucking game. And it's like, I can imagine like the other consoles are probably going to start doing shit like that too, and it's like,
that's one of the many aspects I dislike about the Switch 2. The other, like one of the primary aspects though, is that the Switch 2 is much like, and for people who understand Pokemon will understand this reference, the Switch 2 is much like Pokemon's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, in that they give you basically the same thing prior but better. It's like, why don't you just give me the better from the beginning? Or if that's the case, why don't you just make something wholly different? Like, why would you waste my time?
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's Hero makes a great point in the chat. That's a massive part of this too, is the fact that so many games are coming out like half-baked, unfinished.
Yep.
You know, fucked up, like badly fucked up. Here's the thing, man. If I wasn't a content creator, I would never pre-order anything in this day and age. Probably. I'd sit and wait and see how it does on day one, and see what the fuck happens. And if it's cool, we're good. I get a digital copy. And if not, well, dodge the bullet, right? Like, because these days you just don't know. It's a toss-up whether or not you're going to get a fucking bomb or a great game.
Yes. It seems like if it's a AAA game, you're basically guaranteed that you're ending up with something fucked up even after the day one patch. AA seems to have a better record right now. It's like Expedition 33 is the first game I've had in a while that, I played it and it worked just fine from the beginning. The only real issue I had the entire time I played it was the very first time I booted it up, alt-tabbing out to fuck with OBS, it crashed my entire computer. Ooh. And that happened once.
That ain't
out
fun.
Of everything.
It
happens sometimes.
Right.
And, I mean, it was way better than what happened when I played fucking Cyberpunk 2077. That one would regularly just totally demolish my computer.
There's also
awful.
Yeah, that's also another aspect to it though, as well as just like the like console versus PC aspect. Because and PC players have this issue a lot worse lately, where PC ports of games are just like going fucking nuts, like this left, right, and center. I think of specifically, like obviously Monster Hunter Wilds is the obvious example there. Where it's like I didn't have any problems with it because I just got it on the PS5. I was totally fine. But everybody else was having a fucking awful time because they're playing on PC, hoping for a stable game, and that is not what they got. And then recently, apparently, Wuchang had some issues on PC as well, which I didn't experience because I just got Wuchang on console. So, that kind of factors in too.
Oh yeah, the issue with that a lot of people tend to overlook when it comes to PC, and they swear up and down that they know what they're talking about, but they don't. It's that all PCs are variables. Like, no two PCs are going to have the same operating systems with the same settings and all this stuff and run this completely
all the same software downloaded, all the same updates done, all the same hardware in it, all the same updates
trying to cover so many bases. Yeah, it is
basically. And a lot of people are of the belief that the game, and I do agree to an extent, that the game should run. Yes, the game should run, but you should make sure your settings are, correct. You should make sure you got all the correct software downloaded, the drivers updated and stuff like that. Make sure you got all your bells and whistles in order as well, because you're playing on what can be considered a console with crazy variables attached to it. Like not PC, but PS4 or PS5, Xbox, Switch, those are all constant consoles. So they know what they're working with. They have one parameter they need to work with, and that's the one parameter they're going to go on. So that extraness that a lot of people bring in when it comes to playing on PC, where this is basically where their entitlement comes into play. Fucking relax. That being said, I don't like that Capcom did not optimize Wilds. Wilds it ran relatively okay. It still had its problems on PC when I played it. I played through the main parts of the story on stream, and then I stopped playing for a while. I came back to it during the Akuma event, and it chugged, dude. It was bad, and it was just what the fuck happened? What did y'all do? That wasn't a me thing, because I didn't change any of my settings or anything like that.
No, yeah, I believe they may have broken something else while trying to fix, one of those, right? Whereas you're trying to fix shit and then you break something else. I feel like it's probably still gonna all work out in the end. Obviously this is bad. This is awful. They should have made sure it was set before they even put it out, right? Because even people with beast computers with 40, 50, 90s, whatever the fuck, right? Even they have issues from time to time with the game because it's just, the optimizations just isn't great. It's just a bit poor, all right? But I feel like it's probably gonna work out in the long run in the end, because the same shit happened when Worlds came to PC and when Rise came to PC. They seem to go through this shit every time they put a new Monster Hunter game, a mainline Monster Hunter game, on the PC. And they did manage to fix both of those games, and they're fine now, and they run great, and people love them, right? So I feel like the same will probably happen with Wilds eventually. And like some people have theorized, probably before they get the expansion out, whatever the expansion's going to be, you know, Wilds, Sandborn, or whatever the fuck they're going to call it, right? I did see a tweet the other day, actually, from the main Monster Hunter account on Twitter that they're apparently making plans to try and get a major fix out sometime in December. So, I mean, guess we'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll do it, maybe not. Apparently they're still, you know, trying to hammer out the kinks, but, you know, apparently they are working at it. They're very aware of it, and they're trying to do something about it. So, you know, hopefully that works out for them and for everyone else.
That'd be ideal. I personally am not a fan of where video games are currently. And there's multiple factors to it, obviously, like, you know, incomplete releases, constant delays on a lot of stuff. But every now and then you'll have like one drop it's good enough that, like, you know, you'll go ahead and like sidestep the problems. Like Power World, for example. I love that game. I am over the moon with that game. I need
to get back in because I have not tried the. Have you already done the new Terraria crossover?
Terraria. Yeah, I've done everything except fight the raid boss.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I want to get back in there and do that because
the raid boss is something crazy. But I'm over the moon with that game. Like, I put like at a minimum of 1,400 hours into that game. It only released like a year and a half ago.
All right.
Now, granted, a good chunk of that is also farming, but or auto farming, but it's still that's a level of dedication I wouldn't put into like a lot of other games. I'm trying to think of other games that have released recently that I played and I enjoyed, because I haven't played Expedition 33. I don't really have much of an interest in playing it.
I don't know why we're married sometimes.
Oh, she took that one personally. It is a great game, to be fair.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that, oh, it's a bad. I can't say it's a bad game because I haven't played it. I just don't have an interest in it. Much in the same way I didn't have an interest in Stellar Blade,
that makes sense.
Black Myth Wukong, Helldivers 2 when it first released. Over time, like, I started seeing enough to where I was just like, all right, I'll give Helldivers 2 a chance, like, you know, whenever I get it. Now I got it. Thank you.
Speaking of, no worries. Speaking of, did you want to get some of that in after we're done here or not?
No. I still have Fortnite stuff that I'm doing.
We could do Fortnite. That's cool.
I'm relatively close to relatively close. I would say I'm more like level 66. I'm about like 40 something levels or 30 something levels away from getting the Green Ranger. So I'm happy about that.
Okay, all right.
So you do understand your bromance just offered you a date, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can do some Fortnite then. I'm cool with that too.
We already had like a plan, sort of, or like a weekly thing where we play.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Wednesdays because,
I mean, whichever.
I mean, you can see each
if you'd
other
rather
more
do it tomorrow
often.
night, that's fine. I'm cool either way.
Yeah, I don't mind playing tomorrow night. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, if you'd rather do your own thing tonight, that's cool.
Yeah, tonight I'm probably just gonna do a lot of like farming and stuff like that. It's not gonna be too much raiding, or not raiding, but blitz.
Yeah, that's true.
And stuff like that.
All right, cool.
But that's just me. Either way, Fortnite, obviously, that's another game I've been doing a lot of diving into as well. So that's fun. I don't play. I have played actually on stream. I've recently beat Dragon Quest Builders 2, which that game isn't. It's not long at all. Like, if I wasn't wasting time, I could probably get the story done in like fucking a couple weeks, something like that.
Is there still like a combat aspect to that? Like, is it like still like a Dragon Quest turn-based combat type shit?
No, it's not turn-based. It's the opposite of turn-based. What's that called?
Action combat?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, something like say something like a Kingdom Hearts or shit, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's a super simple combat layout where like you just have a sword, you swing it. That's it.
Okay. So you're just mostly focused on the building. Because I've seen it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, they do have like traps and stuff like that you can like throw down real quick if you're quick enough. Like if you were that Tizzy playing Fortnite and shit like that, you got those kinds of like reflexes. Sure, you can go ahead and throw down a whole fucking house on like an enemy or something. I don't care that much, but yeah, it's a super simple combat system. Most of it is just it's Minecraft but better. But then after that, I played Singularity. I'm like, okay, I can play this for a little while. I know this isn't a super long game. I didn't realize it was just like, I just streamed it like 4 times and I was done. I was like, oh, could have finished it in 3 streams, but
which one was
I was
Singularity?
goofing off.
I feel like I heard of that.
It is a first-person science fiction shooter. It's kind of like Metro.
I feel like I might have done like a demo for this actually.
It's a good game.
Actually just showed up on a list of some kind I've watched, didn't I? Doesn't it have like a unique playstyle or something?
Is it something? Is it like a newer game or an older one?
It's from like 2008.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
But no, it's the I guess yeah, it's a first person, but the main draw of it is the TMD, the time machine device, or time manipulation device, excuse me. That allows you to basically create stasises that slow things down that's inside the field. It allows you to pull things to you like telekinesis and forward like age things and reverse age things. It's pretty interesting the way that they play around with like time and stuff like that. And it's in like an alternate telling of Russia, or Lenin, I guess you could say, Lenin coming into power. But I mean, in the backstory, America still wins, so you know, USA.
Exactly.
That's always great.
Of course.
But after that, I played Origami, which is a stealth game.
I've been playing that with Kay every once in a while. Origami 2 specifically. You're playing the first one, right?
Yeah, I haven't played the second one yet, but the first one, I love the music. I hate that it's on Unity. That's my main gripe. Like, you could have did a different engine. Unity is so bad. Excuse me. Unity is like the level of bad where it's not my settings. It's the engine. It's that bad. Like, even if you dumb down the settings on the game, it still chugs. It still freezes at the most inopportune times, and it's just like, what are we doing, man?
Well, I think,
what the fuck is this?
It feels like it runs pretty smooth. Like Origami 2 feels like it
2018,
runs.
something like that.
Yeah, so that computer should eat it up.
So what?
Yeah. That computer should eat it up.
Exactly. This computer is running like, this computer can play Cyberpunk. There's no reason why Origami is just chugging.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe just skip ahead to Origami 2. That one feels like it runs pretty.
Well, I already beat Origami.
2? Or
no,
1?
The first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, if you try Origami 2, I think you'll have a better time because it runs pretty smooth, at least on my shit. And then mine, I don't have a terribly impressive PC. You know, it's all right, but you know, it's nothing special.
Right.
I mean, it's a laptop, so
but it's mine.
Yeah, exactly that. But yeah, so you probably have better time with that one, honestly. Plus, it's multiplayer, so you could play it with a friend. And it is very fun to play that game with a friend, I will say, because like trying to work out your assassination plan just to have the other person go fucking like nuts and Rambo on it. It's like, which I do to Kay constantly. It's hilarious. We got a lot of great clips playing that game together, but yeah. I recommend the multiplayer experience for sure on that one.
At some point. I'm not against multiplayer, but I'm enjoying playing games like solo. I try to play solo as much as possible, which is why I play a lot of single player games recently.
That's fair.
But that's just me.
Okay.
So for the rest of my week,
yeah, he kind of cut in with his week there.
And what else?
Well, you guys are married. It's your week. You know, it's your.
I mean,
together.
We kind of have separate weeks.
Yours.
Like I go and I work my job, and he goes and he works his job.
Our week.
I do my streaming, and he does his streaming, and yeah, that's basically what we do, and that's what I did. Go
ahead, Brad.
Skipped my Saturday stream because I wasn't feeling too hot, but did my Sunday one, which is when I found Simon. I did get out of the drafts, which was a pain in the ass. That fucking merchant, oh my god. he was ridiculous.
Mm.
And then what did I find right before I found Simon? There was something else because there was something else I had to beat a couple times before I
meet up with Clea yet, or
no? I still haven't found her.
Oh.
I went up in the air and I found this place that I had gone before, but don't think I went too far in, and so I went into it, and that's how I found Simon.
Mm.
And so yeah, next time I might give Simon another extra couple tries, and if not. If that doesn't go well, then I'll probably go off and find something else for a little while before coming back to him.
The community consensus seems to be Simon is the real final boss of the game.
Yeah,
so.
I can understand that because, dude, that was a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after I spent all that time in the drafts and finally got that figured out. And holy shit, I don't know that I don't feel like it's right that things should be able to one-shot me at this point in the game. I mean two, yes, I'm okay. I get it. 2 shots makes sense. I'm totally by that. But one-shotting me?
If this game didn't have a dodge or parry mechanic, it probably wouldn't be like that. But because it does, the height of difficulty is learn to parry, learn to dodge, or die. Your choice. Right, that's going to be the height of difficulty in a game like this with the mechanics.
Yeah, how am I supposed to learn his patterns if I can't live long enough to learn his patterns?
You get somebody who has the come back to life after dying on their build, and then you act and you watch his fucking animations as they lay dead on the ground, and then you try again once they get back up.
And then he takes the dead bodies off the field, so I can't even re-raise myself. That's a bitch move.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because you can't res someone else. But I think if you have the res built in, then you'll hop back up before he can delete you. At least.
Oh no! If you're still on the ground before he has his turn, then you can res them, because there were times it's just I kept forgetting to res them because I'm so used to being able to just wait a second and then I'll res them, and it was just such a bitch move.
Gotcha. I will say that Monoko's fucking level 3 is going to be your best friend in that fight. Any fight, really. That shit's busted. Like the fact it's just a free break from at any point in the fight, just as long as you got that 3 meter, just break him. Just fucking break him in half. That's what Monoko does.
I get to that point first. Holy shit.
Strong. Yeah.
Though that level 3 break for Verso, that one's really cool. I like that one.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Very solid.
Yeah,
it's just that Monoko's is always guaranteed, like no matter what. So I just like that. You know,
Verso? You mean Andy Serkis?
No,
that's
I mean Ben Starr.
Yeah, it's Ben Starr. Which is funny because I actually ran.
No, Andy Serkis voiced somebody. He voiced the villain.
He's Renoir.
Oh yeah.
That guy. There we go.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I ran into Ben Starr again when I was playing fucking Warframe because I finally caught up on the entire like main story of that game, and he voices like the main like leader of the characters that show up in the latest expansion, which is called 1999. We end up going back to the past to 1999, and you meet these guys called the Hex Squad, and he voices like the leader of them. So it's like, oh well, there he is again. Seen a lot of Ben Starr lately, which is great because I like Ben Starr's voice acting. So.
It was funny because I'm playing and somebody gets in and says, well, didn't he voice, and I don't remember which Final Fantasy 16 character.
Clive.
Yeah. Is this Clive's voice? And I'm like, Clive who? Oh, you haven't played Final Fantasy?
Clive Rossfield.
Yeah.
I didn't play Final Fantasy 16.
It's a good one.
I
try it out sometime. Solid. I liked it.
That's correct response.
I liked it, right? So.
Okay.
You know, I liked Final Fantasy 15. I did. I hate the remakes with a passion. And yeah, so I don't know. They've gotten so far away from what made Final Fantasy. So we'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of on my maybe someday when I don't have something else to play list, but not one of that's like high on my list. So maybe someday I'll play it, but not too soon. But I think that basically covers my week. Did you do anything special you wanted to tell them about, dear?
Jeep?
He's thinking.
Oh. Shoot, all the Kamen Rider games are made on Unity, run like ass. I didn't even know there were Kamen Rider games.
I feel like there's something I'm supposed to remember.
Did you do something else?
Do you need a minute?
No, not to my. I mean, I went to work. That was about it.
Well, you were on somebody's show last night. You can tell them about that.
Oh yeah, I was on I was on Moxie Dame's show.
Oh, I'm not familiar. What's their deal?
Pretty much we just talked about a lot of random stuff, a lot of horror stuff, basically.
Oh.
I went over that movie, the movie trailer for Good Boy.
Oh shit! Is there actual trailer for that out now? I know everybody was like shitting their pants because it's like, oh no, they're making it sound like the dog's gonna die. I don't want to see this movie if the dog gets hurt. It's like, guys, it's a fucking horror film. Like, the point is to be uncomfortable. What are we doing here?
There's a difference between being uncomfortable and killing the dog. Those are two different things.
See, now being real, if the dog did die, I would understand. But from what I'm understanding from what Moxie said last night, the movie, I forgot what they're called, the producers have confirmed that the dog does not die.
Of course. Well, they had to, because like the public sentiment was becoming like so unbelievably vitriolic about it, right? It's like, and it's like, guys, I don't know, it bothers me that we can't as a society get over the idea of harm coming to a dog in a fucking fictional story, right? Like, it's in a story where you're if a bad thing happens to a dog.
You're dealing with entities that don't give a fuck about life. Like, if a dog died, I would completely understand. I'd be pissed off, but I would completely understand.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to like how would people handle it if fucking Watchmen came out today, right? And like we had the bit with Rorschach, right?
Here's what bothers me is that like we could have had a better ending for Little Shop of Horrors. We could have had the ending where Audrey 2 kills Seymour and kills Audrey. And just basically takes over the planet. We could have had that ending, but audience reviews were, oh, it's too dark, it's too grim, this, that, and the other. And it's like, but that's the proper ending.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the ending we got initially. Like, well, you happy end that shit. It just seemed the happy end. While there was the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. Now, like as an adult, I'm just like, nah, I felt like I got gypped. I want the other one.
But was it a happy ending? Because there was still an Audrey plant in their yard.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there was an Audrey plant in their yard, but that's like every horror film is like there is it goes, you know, the end, or is it?
Yeah,
that's kind of an expected thing.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like I love happy endings, right? I'm a fucking sappy kind of guy. I like happy endings where everyone, you know, gets to go home and listen. Let me finish, okay? I like happy endings. It's just a typical turn of course. But I believe there should be a place for the fucked up endings, right? Yeah. Like I couldn't imagine Devilman Crybaby not ending the way it did, right? I couldn't imagine Cyberpunk Edge Runners not ending the way it did, right? Like those endings made those fucking shows. Runner was
so fucking grim. I love that ending.
Yeah, and it's like, could you imagine? Could you imagine if like everything was fine, everyone made it out?
Yeah, like, Dave just went to the moon with Lucy, and then it's just like
it would have been fine, I guess.
I get it, like. It makes sense, like, you know, he didn't follow Memphis's footsteps, and that's cool. But I like the ending we got because it's just like, holy shit, this is real.
Yeah, and it's like it's a bittersweet ending. It combines the despair with the hope, right? Because like Lucy made it, she got her dream. You know, a lot of other people had to go on the way there, but like, you know, there's still some tiny silver lining there in an otherwise completely fucked situation. But that's kind of what Night City is, and that's kind of what it represents. It's not supposed to be a place of happy endings. It's a fucked up, awful, like dystopian society. It's kind of the point, guys.
And if we're following the lore here correctly, it would make no sense for Adam Smasher to lose to Dave unless Adam Smasher got out of there. Yeah. Primarily because Adam Smasher is the reason that Johnny Silverhand's in the situation he's in.
Yeah. Or like our heroes that are like just ran away from him instead, like, or that sort of shit, right? It's like that would have been all fine and good, but it's just it wouldn't have hit emotionally the way it did. Yeah. I think that show's perfect the way it is, and because its ending was so awful. Right. Well, not awful in like, you know, awfully in terms of quality. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I know what you mean,
but awful as far as the emotional delivery.
Yeah. So yeah, all this to say, it's like, I think we can kill a dog every so often. I think that'd be fine. I think we'll all fucking survive. We're all adults. We can handle it.
See,
if a dog gets burnt, so every so often.
My thing is like, you know, if it were Crypto, I'd be okay with that because Crypto in the James Gunn Superman film was an absolute douchebag, huh?
Did you see it?
No, I watched it vicariously.
Oh.
But you know, like a lot of this stuff that drops nowadays. But Crypto is an absolute douchebag. From the clips I've seen, from what was described and stuff like that, Crypto's a douche. I don't like Crypto. They made me hate the dog.
I was kind of tripping just because the fact is like, wait, it's not even Superman's dog, it's Supergirl's dog.
Crypto is Kal-El's dog.
Well, yeah, because I know that because I grew up watching like the Crypto Super Dog cartoon, right? Like Ace the Bat Hound, like the other Super Pets in there. Like,
right,
I love that cartoon. It's a good time. But and then like we get this, and he's like this scruffy looking like the other thing is that like Crypto is like this kind of like greyhound looking like majestic fucking dog, and then you get to this movie and he's just
like a
scruffy,
like a
he's like fucking Tramp from Lady and the Tramp, right? Like it's like
yeah, in this movie it's just like it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the colors, like the bright colors. I'm fine with that because I was sick of the Zack Snyder silver scale shit or grayscale shit he's got going on with like the desaturated images. Like, put some color back in these fucking characters, please. Absolutely. But I did not like the depiction of Kara Zor-El in the series or in the movie. I didn't like
Or calling Superman a bitch did not come across great.
Yeah, that shit was stupid. It if anybody understands how Kryptonians work, as soon as you got to understand how the fucking solar system works, right? The solar system, there's sun rays reaching across the solar system. The moment you enter the system, you're catching yellow sunlight. She should have been sober before she got to Earth. Why is she drunk? How is she drunk?
Yeah,
or even hungover or anything. There's a lot of inconsistencies that I just didn't like about that movie, but I liked it more than Fantastic Four. But
Kryptonians metabolize alcohol differently.
Yeah,
their cells operate differently under yellow sunlight. Like if they were under red sunlight, then they would get drunk just as fast as humans would, if not faster, because they're not used to that kind of they don't have a tolerance for it, basically.
Yeah,
but
so wacky.
there was actually a comic where there was a comic where I can't remember what happened. Something happened, but basically there was no yellow sunlight. It was basically red sunlight. And the Justice League basically took Superman not to get him drunk. And it worked. It was just like, okay, I get it. But ultimately, the movie was... Mr. Terrific was the best character. Like, bar none. And it's not because he's black. It's because he told Lois to shut up indirectly. It was great. Like, she's sitting there talking about her relationship woes with Clark, and he basically just said, listen, I don't want to hear about your relationship. I don't care. And I was like, you know what? And Mr. Terrific just shot up to the best character in the movie list. The list of best characters in the movie. He's at the top now. I kind of like Lex. Nicholas Hoult did a good job. I think he did really good acting in that. Now that said, there were some things that made no sense for Lex to do. Some things are just out of character for who Lex is, like crying. What are you crying for? You're supposed to seethe. That's what Lex does. He seethes because Superman has outsmarted him yet again. And Hawkgirl, they just completely butchered.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get too
lost in those weeds again.
Yeah.
Off topic once more. Yeah, but it sounds like you had a good time on the show. Had some good conversations.
It was all right. It was pretty cool. We did talk about Superman. I think we talked about Fantastic Four briefly, but then we started talking about other things and like, fun stuff. So
awesome.
There was that.
Good times.
What? No.
That Adam Sandler gate?
No, it's the Return of the Living Dead sequel release.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
Yeah.
I thought they only made 3 of those.
Well, apparently they're making another one.
Of course
They better not.
are. No, sheep. They need more ideas for the machine,
Oh Lord.
for the mill.
You don't understand. Part of the reason we're in a relationship is because he loves the Return of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah, Spider's my boy.
Well, Spider's probably gonna die in this next one.
Fine,
The
he
Spider
died
died in the
first
first
one.
movie.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, they'll bring
But
him
he
back.
died in the first one.
They'll bring him back to the zombies so they can kill him again. There you go.
The only one who didn't die, I guess you could say, was Trash, because she got turned. Well, no, she
No, she
died.
was
She just got turned into a zombie queen.
Right.
But like, it would make
She
no
died
sense because
in her worst nightmare, no less.
yeah, it would make no sense because all of the characters who were in the movie, in the first movie, hell, in all the movies, are old as shit now. So it's just like they just basically be making cameos, and that's not fun. I get tired of seeing I mean, I get it, it's a trope in horror films. It's like characters who existed in the series prior, like seeing Robert Englund pop up in a lot of stuff. It's like
That's different. He's an actually good actor who does other movies.
Right. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, the cameos throughout the horror scene of Robert Englund and Tony Todd and whatnot. So I get stuff like that.
I was gonna say, I like the way they handled cameos in the Final Destination series, right? Because like the whole well, just like the whole gimmick of it's like, yeah, you survived the last movie, but that doesn't mean you're off the death list.
Exactly.
Yeah. So death's coming back for you for the next. Like you have until the sequel to live. Get fucked.
It's like, congratulations, you now know that death is on your ass, and you're gonna have to do a lot of dodging if you want to die of old age.
Yeah, that's just
if you
crazy.
can dodge a wrench, you still can't dodge death.
And even then, I was like, in those cases where the characters like live long and like with the new one, right, Bloodlines, it's like, yeah, so I've been dodging death for like 40, 50 years, and then I found I got cancer, so I'm like, the motherfucker still got me. It's like, well, like at that point, you just gotta give up and just cancer you, like.
It's just funny, like you get cancer, but then like you go to open the door, the glass shatters, and some of it catches you in the neck and like the leg, you fall over, and it just cleaves your neck or some shit like that, and it's like, cancer one? Like, I don't know. how do we categorize this?
Well, the funny thing is that like the character I'm referring to is like she was so locked in that she would like see the fucking God damn it, what do you call it again?
Premonition.
Well, no, not the premonition. Like she would see the name for it, where it's like a bunch of random bullshit all like dominoing into each other. What was the name of it? Something
Rube
machine.
Goldberg machine.
Yeah. Like she would see the Rube Goldberg machine in motion it was going, and then like just reach out and stop it before it could hit the end point of her like catching a gun to the face or whatever. Yeah,
she became anti-death.
Yeah, like straight up. And the only reason he got her was because she like stepped out of her safe haven specifically to show her granddaughters like, yeah, no, death's coming for you guys, you got to do some shit about it, and like, here, this is what's gonna happen. And then she stepped outside and death fucking got her. It's like, yeah, like, watch this. And then like she literally sacrificed herself to try to warn them. Like that's the only reason she got
Yeet.
Yeah, exactly. Literally got. It's the only reason she let him have it. That's the only reason death got her.
She got tired. She's lying.
Yeah.
She's like the grandma from Krampus. She just got tired.
Something like that, yeah. Oh fuck. All right, but if that's wait, we might have lost it again. Oh wait, it might have just be a small hiccup. The stream, the streams.
Yeah,
plural.
it's gone for. But I just refreshed my computer and it's back.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Small
not my
hiccup.
computer, but
Small hiccup, everybody.
the
Refresh. Sorry about that.
Small
You're
hiccup.
on kick, hit a refresh.
Yeah. So sorry. Like I did remember there was one other thing on my week that I kind of wanted to talk about, and it's the fact that I did go in much harder on the horse game. I've been raising my Umas. And
Why are you going hard in? Are you going in hard on horses? That's weird.
listen.
No.
Musume Pretty Derby is actually fantastic.
Actually, no, I won't listen.
It's a great game, man. been a lot of fun playing it. All right, listen, man, I gotta just a little bit.
Listen.
I got.
Jazz goes hard. Goes in hard on horses. Confirmed.
Listen. Okay, well, horse girls specifically. Okay, they're
at least I just eat my
human.
wife's meat.
They're human. Listen, they're not actual horses. They're human girls with horse ears and tails. All right.
Okay, that makes it that much better.
Yeah, I should say so.
It don't. It actually don't.
Okay, listen.
You gotta understand, people focus more on the motif than they do the human side. Like, it's a horse girl, but people are going to horse girl first. They don't say girl, you know, with horse kind of like traits or some shit like that.
Well, because that's a mouthful, man. Saying horse girl is easier and quicker.
Here's the thing: they don't call her Sarah Jessica Parker. They call her, like, you know, Spirit.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
It's all about perspective, my guy.
Okay, so I've been having more fun with that. Finally managed to bang out a few different career runs, which is like
now
the
he's
main.
Them.
I gotta start giving you the layups.
Nobody told you. Nobody said you had to reach for the L's, man. Stop reaching for the L's.
I need to stop with the layups. They keep getting fucking smacked right out of the air. Let's just.
I'm saying.
Anyway, yeah. So career is like the main like kind of mode of the game where you.
Story mode, yeah.
Yeah, you take a horse girl and you like raise her up through usually about like 8 or 9 different like main races, and the goal is to essentially get her to win as many of them as possible, and the requirements become stricter as you go through the races, right? So like the first one, it's like, okay, just run the race and whatever happens, like you can move on, right? And then the next one after that's like, okay, in this one you got to place top 5 or else it's done, it's over, fuck yourself. This next one you got to place top 3. Okay, these last 3 races you got to be first in all of them, or you lose, game over, right? Shit like that. So I'm having a pretty solid run with Taiki Shuttle, who is one of the horse girls, and she's crushing it, right? She's killing it. She's doing incredible. She's getting first in like almost every race I put her in. And then there's like a summer camp training arc, which is supposed to be the point in the game where you're able to kind of get a little more like boost on the different stats that you're training throughout the game, which is like speed, power, stamina, guts, and wit. Yeah, I think those are the 5. And what happened was there's like an energy meter that depletes every time you do a training, and if it depletes too much, then the chance of failing a training goes up, right? And if you fail, bad things happen. So I'm like, okay, well, let me just play it straight, play it easy, play it safe, not push her too hard, and we'll rest every so often, we'll be fine, right? But what else happens is that there are these training cards that you bring along on each run. And what these do is that they have these like add additional cutscenes to a run. These are based on specific other horse girl characters who are going to the same academy where they train the characters, right? And they'll just show up and they'll help your character to train better every so often, right? And as you like increase your friendship with them, the training effects become better. You are literally winning by the power of friendship in this game. That's like the main goal. Of course. Yes, of course. It's very saccharine, but it's endearing in its own way. But anyway, so what can happen is if you get the friendship high enough, then you get a rainbow training, which is like it's just like the training circle glows all different colors, and you know that you'll get a substantial boost to that stat if you do it, right? Now, what happened was I was at the summer training camp, and that super training came up, but my horse girl was really tired. So it's like, it says, okay, 39% chance that this fucks up if you go for it. But if you do go for it, then you get like 40 points on this stat. That's like a full like grade tier upwards, right? Like you're gonna be like you're gonna be really set for the next race if you do this and it works out, right? So I'm like, okay. So I've taken some chances up until this point, like 20% failure, 21, 25% failure. I've done some of those. She's managed to fucking grind it out every time. She's done it. Right, 39% chance, or I think it's like 49 actually. It's like that's still more than a 50% chance of success, right? And
that's
she's been knocking these out. She can absolutely do it. She's definitely got this. There's no way she does not got this. She's gonna do it. She's somehow managed to kick up sand into her own eye while running on the beach. Now she's in the fetal position. Now her mood has gone down. Now she has 2 detrimental conditions. Oh no. Oh god.
You crippled your girl.
It's so fun. Yeah, like she like snapped her ankle or some shit. Because like the next race she comes in like 7th place. I'm like, oh god damn. And the run ends just right
Time
there.
for the glue factory.
Yep, exactly. So I'm like, well, all right. I guess I see what can happen.
Who says
if a
something
run
about
just
ivermectin?
if a run goes like if you make a bad choice at a really critical moment where you get like 2 turns into a race and then you fuck up, that's it. That run is fucking dead. And so is that Uma. Like she's done. So it's like, well, all right. I guess I'll try again. We're gonna play it a little safer. We're gonna, work on those friendships a little more. Just focus on a few specific stats that like are the ones that she needs for her strategy to work. And I managed to do an entire run and get it done perfectly and win all the races and great, right? So that's solid. So I'm starting to figure out how the game works and how you achieve victory. But it's like, yeah, that one instance of like, oh, damn, she like broke both of her ankles in one go because I fucked up a training attempt. It's like, well,
you break your ankle, it wasn't touching anything, not even the ground. Crazy.
Oh man, I just felt so bad because she was like literally like whimpering in the fetal position when the sand like it happened in slow motion, like the cutscene where the sand goes into her eyes, and I'm like, oh no.
That's very anime.
It is. It was equal parts hilarious and heartbreaking. It really was because like I had put so much time into that run before that point, right? Like I was playing on like my breaks and lunches at work, just like inching closer, like one race at a time. And we're doing it, and we believe in our dreams and all that shit, right? It's like, and then, oh, sand in the eye one time, we're dead. It's done. It's over. Yep. The dream is dead. You're dead. I'm dead. It's over. Fuck.
Time for the black pill, boys.
Yeah. Fucking, it is rough. But it was also just like kind of thinking about the game and the way it works in general on top of that. Because I ended up playing as a different character after that run named Simbali Rudolph, right? And her whole thing is that she's the student council president, right? Like she's that archetype, and she's like the perfect student. She gets all A's, and she's grinding out the student council. It only has like 3 members, so she's got to do a shit ton of work. And it's like on top of that, she's training to be what is essentially an Olympic like level racer. And also, whenever you win a race, your horse girl does like a fucking idol girl concert.
Wait, they also go to school?
They also go to school, yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
And on top of this, so on top of the horse racing training and school, where she is the student council president, so already doing like all kinds of shit on top of just going to school, right?
She's
everything. They also do fucking like like idol concerts every time you win a race. Like full on fucking idol concerts. It's like I think about the like fucking documentaries and like anime I've seen about like the nitty-gritty of like idol culture and what that training entails, right? And it's like, and it's funny because the game never addresses like training of like singing or dancing or any of that shit, right? It's pretty much focused entirely on the horse racing. It's like, so I'm just like, where the fuck are any of you finding time to learn like the singing and the dancing and all the choreography and shit that you're doing at the end of these races, right? Like, when are you finding time for this? Like, if this was any kind of realistic, half of you would be dead by now trying to keep up with like the racing and the idol shit and school. Like, how is this? How are any of you doing this?
I'm me personally, I'm fine with just hentai. Like, what you're talking about is far more than I need than what I would like to have anything to do with.
Listen,
raising
man, like,
horse girls.
It's a weird formula, but you can't deny that it worked out.
It's a weird concept. What do you mean?
This shit was beating out Counter-Strike on fucking Steam for a bit. All right, like people were deep into this.
That's not exactly like, that's not exactly like surprising to me, I guess you could say. Yeah. Counter-Strike isn't anything super special.
Well, what I mean, okay, so let me put this into another perspective then. Like, this shit is doing like Hoyo money in terms of like gacha charting, right? Like this.
Yeah, I expect as much.
Yeah, like this is up there. That like people are super fucking into this, and a big part of it, like we had the story last week about like how like Uma Musume cosplayers were showing up to like actual real life horse races, and also like fucking running on the track as part of like a little like event thing that they were doing. It's like people are super fucking into this, man. Like, it's wild. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, I
More than
didn't
I care to
believe
know
until
about.
I tried it myself, and like actually ended up having a pretty good time playing it. So I don't
Listen,
know.
I'm not of the mentality of trying everything once. I've never been of that mentality. I look at some things and I go, nah, I'm good.
Well, what got me in was Gold Chip. I'll just be real. Like, Gold Chip's fucking wacky, like Deadpool fucking crazy antics is what
Isn't
got
that the
me like
fucking-
interested enough to.
That's the girl with the gray hair and the hat, the red outfit
and
or
the,
whatever.
and the red outfit. Yes.
Yeah, I see her every fucking where, and I'm like, okay, I understand where she's from. I don't want to see it anymore.
Like I just found it really
Bring my
funny, the
tentacles
fact-
back.
Wait, what?
I want my tentacles. I would take tentacles over whatever the fuck this is. Which isn't exactly asking for much because that's my preference anyway.
Well, clearly. Yeah. You're talking about magical horse girls that run 8 times the speed of a human runner? Yeah, fair. All right.
Yeah, but can they run Crisis?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
You didn't get. Oh God, he's a.
No,
he's a-
He's
no,
young, honey.
I get where you're. I know the game you're talking about. Yes, and the like that whole thing, that whole meme. I mean, maybe Gold Chip might be able to, for all I fucking know. Listen, I don't understand half of the shit she gets up. It's like Majima and fucking Deadpool rolled into one character. I swear to God, it's
oh my God,
it's bizarre.
that's annoying. Actually, I like them separate. I don't like them together.
Don't let the peas and the rice touch. All right, I don't like that. That's not okay. You're getting the pea juice is touching the rice, and I can't eat it now. Can't do it.
Pea juice? What?
The juice.
Okay,
the
corn
juice
juice. What
for the
yeah,
peas?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. For fuck's sake. All right. Anyway,
Because some people don't completely drain their peas when they eat them.
Wait, who uses canned peas?
I mean, we did when I was coming up every so often, you know.
Ugh. I don't like canned vegetables.
We were a different kind of broke growing up.
Yeah.
We just bought frozen. It's not like they were that much more expensive.
All right, but that's
But
it
you
for
can
me.
buy
That's all.
cans and they last forever.
So does the frozen ones, as long as they're in the freezer. And
If you have electricity.
double as ice pads.
If you have electricity, yeah, that benefits you a lot.
All right. Yeah, but that's all I need to
Most
say
people
about that.
have
I'm having a
electricity.
good time with it. I'll probably be playing more of it here and there. And yeah.
See,
That's
on the East Coast, a lot of storms happen that tend to knock out power.
Yeah, you just don't open the freezer then.
Yeah,
That lets all the cold out. But if you keep the freezer closed, it lasts for a few days.
yeah, but I mean, if your peas are in a can, then they're not like they're not expiring or like
I mean,
thawing out or anything like
They're
that.
still expiring, just plus they're
Differently.
in a can.
Oh, I
And
know.
They taste like can.
Yeah, but they were sustenance.
Is
No.
what it is. So
No, I
you
can't
guys want to get into some news?
My wife
We should
is
probably-
bougie as hell. You said what?
Yeah.
You want to get into some news? We should probably talk
frozen.
about some news at some point here.
Oh, was there news?
There was some
It
news.
was been like 2 hours.
2.5.
Yeah, about.
Well, actually 2 right on the nose since we started at 7:30.
Yeah.
6:30 for him.
Wait, hang on. So else where I saw peas come out of something other than a can.
We were poor, but my parents did things that made sure we didn't have to eat vegetables out of a can.
So wait, what else do you?
I like go
Hang
to
on.
the frozen section.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, like the
Like
bag.
go to the
Okay.
frozen section.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you do the bag instead. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Frozen peas.
Yeah, they were just frozen peas.
Okay. Yeah, that's sure.
I mean, we had a lot
guess.
of frozen vegetables. We just didn't do the cans. That's all.
I eat a lot of canned food.
All right. Let's
Primarily vegetables, and then
Rada,
every
do you,
now and then we get like fast food.
Yeah, I mean, back then fast food was cheaper, so we could get like
Oh,
enough
very much so.
tacos to serve the whole family for a weekend
fair. Mhm.
You get the meal that you
for
would get.
$5.
You get a excuse me. You get a what is it, number 4? I think is the chicken sandwich from McDonald's. You get a chicken sandwich meal, like a large chicken sandwich meal. Drink, you swap it out for like, I don't know, a McFlurry or some shit like that. The large McFlurry, whatever you got. You could take the same amount of money back. Back then you could take that same amount of money and feed like 2 or 3 of us. It was great. Probably 4.
Yeah.
God damn it, economy. God damn it, government. Get out of the way.
We did have a fridge growing up.
What's a fridge?
It's that thing I'm going to stuff you in later.
That's not how that works, by the way. It's the woman that goes in the fridge.
Says who?
Comics.
You believe comics?
Yes. That's why I read them.
That explains so much. So, about that news.
Let's get into some news. Why don't we? Rada, did you want to go ahead and get right on that new trailer for Silent Hill F? You want to go over this?
Oh.
Silent
I saw
Hill?
you drop it in.
Yeah, we can do that first.
I saw you drop it in, so I
Oops.
figured you wanted to take a look at it real quick, so we can have a quick look.
Yeah,
at
we can do
this.
that.
Silent
I
Hill?
specifically didn't watch it so that I could watch it with you guys.
Oh, there we go. Publisher Konami and developer NeoBards Entertainment shared a new story trailer for Silent Hill F. Their long-awaited.
Of course, you might want to share your screen with us.
Oh, that's true. You're right. And with chat. I
Yeah,
should
with
share my
chat, too.
screen
They
all
might
around
actually
with
approve
everybody.
that, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I might help.
Shit.
All right. Well, there's for you guys.
Shit, goddamn.
There we go. Okay. Okay, survival horror sequel. Here's the story synopsis plus a new trailer. Let's just watch the trailer before we read the synopsis. Watch on YouTube.
You watch the trailer before you read the synopsis.
Well, he's going to do both, so that works.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Kill the room music.
Target show 1 to HQ. We haven't found an active suspect at the scene. Chances are good that it's still in the water. We better consider the hunt. Over. Last seen fleeing to Neyoshi Shrine. Exercise extreme caution.
Silent Hill.
The sad thing is that's the Forte sign, and nobody accurately
You
says
saved
that.
my life and laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your old self.
Some of the most Japanese storytelling.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, it takes place in Japan, so that makes sense.
This way.
Ooh. Good old
It'd be-
Tory Gates. Yeah, got to get those in there.
I would be over the moon if they played this game like, you know, it just had English dub.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right.
The fuck is that?
That scared him.
The fuck is that?
I don't know, but it has blades for arms and legs. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Japanese shit. That's what it is.
Also, quite a bit of like more action to that combat than I was expecting from a Silent Hill game.
Always an extraordinary thing. An extraordinary day isn't always good.
Oh,
Get your ass off that door, little girl.
Today's a bit too
she wait. That just knocked it like straight out, or whatever that
Yep.
was.
So
Damn.
this is where you are.
Ran up and got
I
done up.
wondered where you had
Mhm.
gone. You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them. With your own hands.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
What's going on?
Oh damn.
It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed.
Oh, damn.
Definitely not getting the deposit back on that school uniform.
Nah. That's yours
Fortunate.
for life.
No, and
Yep.
they got to call a plumber. Did you see all that hair in the tub?
No.
Ew.
Are we Sadakoing?
Please,
Sadakoing.
Yeah.
Sadakoing.
just die.
Oh.
Nice.
That was rude.
I feel like there's a non-zero
Must be
chance that
hard
you
for
guys have said that to
bid
each other though.
farewell to
at some point.
childhood friends.
Yes.
Oh no! He's a weird
Oh, I love the
foxman.
It had to be
It's like
done.
fused to his face. It's got to rip it off like Persona. I feel like
September
I
24th?
know. I feel like I know even less than I did before we started. From that
Really?
story trailer.
I feel like I know more.
No, none of that.
No, you can't have that on here. That'll get you in trouble.
Don't trust them, Newton. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but Yeah, I'm very confused. There's like a puppet attacks you, and then you get like knocked out by a really strong breeze, and then a foxman like is creepy at you. And
well, I would say it's more of instead of getting knocked out by a breeze, it's more of like she saw something and it ran at her Naruto style and tackled her, and she didn't know how to deal because she didn't know which hand was going to move first. Then she got kicked instead, so that's why she got knocked out so easily. As far as the Foxman goes, Foxman he exists to be the Foxman. I couldn't tell you what exactly he does, but it's a video game.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is.
I think it looks interesting. I mean, I liked some of those set pieces they showed us. I like the fact that they showed us the game without over showing us the game, and that always makes me hopeful for the game.
This is definitely it's a pretty cool setup right here. God, there is blood fucking everywhere, even on the Kitsune statues. Or Guardian Fox statues. Just blood all over the mouth and shit. Damn.
Betty.
And what is this like? Is that also you?
I think
like
it's probably
old you
her.
and new
It's
you?
either her again. It's either like her again, or it's like her best friend that she has to kill.
Yeah,
But I think it's her again.
I think this is just her seeing herself living as normal, but she's kind of like in a parallel universe, a parallel kind of world, like what they do with Silent Hill.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
I really hope it's her, because I really feel like it is, and I really don't want to be accused later of thinking they all look the same. You know, look at that.
They do, but
I mean, you're not seeing enough of her to say if they look the same or not.
You got the same
there's
hair.
That.
Has the
They do
exact
have the
same
same hair.
hairstyle.
And if you look at their outfits have the same details.
Yeah.
Right
but
down
it's
to
a,
the
but it's
right
a
on
school
her
uniform.
neck. It is, but at the same time, the way it's tied, the fact that they're both, it's just very
same
identical.
school. Because the way like Japanese schools in general, the way they work is like if they have uniforms, their uniforms usually coincide with like school colors and school standards. Like they might have long skirts here, and then the school down the street has like shorter skirts.
Yeah, but at the same time, the way one kid puts the thing up on their neck, one might do it a little lower and the other one might do it a little higher.
Yeah.
As opposed to being exactly in the same position.
Yeah. And then you go like full anime where it's like one guy's wearing a weird hat and the other guy's got a fucking Yankee jacket over his uniform. And the other guy's just like wearing his jacket tied around his waist or whatever the fuck. It's like just do all kinds of stuff.
That's how you can tell the importance of characters.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, I think this is showing, at least in my opinion, I think this is showing promise just based on how much they're showing us, because they're showing us, but they're not showing us everything. There's a whole lot they've left out.
But yeah, looks interesting. Hell, even I might play something like this, even though I'm not really a horror game kind of guy. But
Oh my God,
I mean, clearly the bitch can fight back,
hilarious.
so that's usually my break point, right? It's like, do I have some way of fighting back? If so, then yeah, I can probably hang. I can probably manage. Like the combat is like wild looking, bro. Like shit looks involved. Like you're going in with some combos and shit. Like the amount of hit stop on those hits, Jesus Christ, it's so much. I ain't even seen that much hit stop in fucking like Guilty Gear when you break somebody through a wall. Like,
Right.
That's like a full like 2 seconds of hit stop per hit. It's wacky. Bang. It's like big impact frames on it and shit. Like, damn. You just walk around with a fucking Naginata. Like,
Hell yeah. I ain't got a problem with that.
well, yeah, no, Naginata's just fucking sick. But like, it feels like a far cry from the old like Silent Hill where you're just running around with like a dusty old pipe or I guess maybe like a
Or you
fireman's
pick
axe.
up a miniature TV.
Yeah, just whatever you get your hands on, right?
A
But nah,
toaster.
bro, this is Japan. We got all kinds of crazy shit just lying around.
No, that's cool. Y'all got sharp objects and stuff like that, but you ain't lived till you ain't lived till you had to fight off some crazy ass monsters like a Florida man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Travis, best protagonist in Silent Hill. Like
Yeah,
ever.
I suppose as long as we're not going like the full Resident
Origins.
Evil like route with it, where it's like RE7, where you're fucking like hillbilly, like doing suplexes on swamp monsters and finding like Nintendo Power Gloves and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
as long as we're not
This
going
man-
that crazy.
The whole logic behind it is that Ethan Winters is already been experimented on, and he's this crazy fucking mold character who can heal by putting his stapling his arm back onto his hand back onto his arm and just pouring alcohol on it.
Yeah, that's
wild
just
as
fuck.
wacky.
Works.
Yeah, because he's like a weird mud man or some shit, right?
Mold man,
Mold.
to be
Mold
specific.
man, yeah. Sorry, mold man. Oh fuck. Yeah, it looks very interesting.
Actually, I guess it's more of a fungus than a mold, but yeah.
Quite wacky. I mean, would you like to share your overall thoughts? Or do you want to go over the synopsis real quick before we do that?
No, let's do the synopsis.
Okay. Here's the story synopsis plus the new trailer. Find the beauty and terror in this new Japanese psychological horror. When Hinako Shimizu's secluded town of Ebisugaoka is consumed by a sudden fog, her once familiar home becomes a haunting nightmare. As the town falls silent and the fog thickens, Hinako must navigate the twisted paths of Ebisugaoka, solving complex puzzles and confronting grotesque monsters to survive. Immerse yourself into Hinako's world as imagined by renowned author Ryukishio 7. With entrancing soundscapes by Akira Yamaoka and beautiful visuals and a gripping tale of doubt, regret, and inescapable choices. I've seen that name before. Akira
Yamaoka, he does pretty much all the music for Silent Hill. So I'm glad that he's still there.
Yeah, very good.
His shit's so fucking jazzy.
Will Hanako embrace the beauty hidden within terror or succumb to the madness that lies ahead? Discover a new chapter in the Silent Hill series, blending psychological horror with a haunting Japanese setting. Yeah, I mean, the setting, like you said, Rana's setting looks real fucking nice. So, I'm down. There is something hauntingly beautiful about like the Japanese horror aesthetic. So, I'm glad they're using that to full effect.
I know there are a lot of people who are upset about the fact that they've taken it out of Virginia, Silent Hill, and instead put it in Japan. But realistically, you have that kind of setting. Why can't it be in other places?
Yeah,
everywhere has its kind of back horror moments, and I'm really interested to see where they go with that.
Yeah, if it turns out there is some like passing link to a different Silent Hill incident, because isn't like the whole thing with Silent Hill, it's like a weird cult thing happening. It's like a weird cult like doing it somehow.
Kind of.
Like a weird Satan cult, some shit. They're like summoning demons and shit, something like that.
I mean, I think it's a few things, but yeah.
Okay, because I just remember listening to like a rundown of the series while I was like at work. Just it's auto playing on YouTube.
It's pretty fucking deep.
Yeah, fair enough. I just thought I remembered something about like I don't know, some kind of weird like demon pregnancy or some shit in like the overall rundown of the series, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm down. What else did we have? I know I had some wacky stories in here alongside the more serious ones. Oh, we can talk about this one real quick. This was a funny little like, I don't even know what to call this exactly. Just, what is the definition of insanity again?
Doing the
same
thing
over and over and expecting different results.
So, as a matter of fact, Tea on Her, the men-only copy of Tea that hit number 2 on the US App Store, reportedly suffered a similar data breach. Users' personal info, IDs, and selfies have leaked.
Why would you ever be dumb enough to give your information to an app like this? I mean, holy shit.
Like, after you just saw the Tea thing happen, too, right? Because this is from, like, because that shit went tits up, like, pretty much instantaneously, right? So this happened... This new app happened like probably right after that, right? And it's like, how do I put this? Part of me sort of gets why you would want to, turn about as fair play on this sort of thing. I kind of get that, but at the same time, it's like you just saw like hundreds of thousands of women get completely fucked on their personal data online from using this app. And you like, if having just seen that happen, why would you then do this with this identical app but for dudes and not think the same shit was gonna happen?
That's a good question.
Honestly, I wonder if they're not. I have to wonder if they weren't both literal honeypots for the type of people who would sign up for these kind of apps. You know, have those people sign up for it and then just leak their information across the world. I have to think that is why they did it.
Were we just retard hunting with this? Is that actually?
I think it's possible.
I mean, maybe, right? Let's see. Let's get the full story here. Let's see. Tiana, dating review app where men can post anonymous accounts of women they have dated, has suffered a major security breach that exposed sensitive user information. When I'm wondering if it's like exactly like the T app, where it was like all of the info was being stored on a public server and people would able to just like go into it, or if they actually did try and someone just hacked it, right? That's what I want to know. So I'm wondering if we get the details on that. Leak reportedly included driver's licenses, selfies, email addresses, and private messages from users. Security researchers who uncovered the issue say the data was publicly accessible until earlier this month. Okay, well, all right. I guess it was the same fucking stupid thing just right over again, huh? Time is a flat circle and yada, yada, yada. The vulnerability was fixed within a week after TechCrunch first reported the breach. At the time of the breach, it was the second most downloaded free app on Apple's App Store. The breach comes with just weeks after the women-focused T app, which operates on the same review-based content, suffered a similar incident that leaked identification documents and other personal data. Just days after the first breach, T had to disable DMs on the app after 1.1 million private messages were leaked in a second data leak. Fucking hell. Both apps have received scrutiny from online users, with many discussing the possibility of filing a class action lawsuit against their developers over the data breach. T-Owner's developers, Newville Media Corporation, have yet to comment on the breach, and the Independent was unable to contact them through email. Well, womp womp. Now, there is one thing I'm curious about, and I'm kind of glad that Ast isn't here for this, because he would definitely think I'm an asshole for being specifically curious about this, right? It's like, I'm wondering if the demographic of men that were on the T on Her app is similar to the demographic that was on the T app, right? Because what was revealed about the T app was that we were dealing with a lot of a, let's say, 3 to 5 range in terms of the general users that were using the T app. So I'm wondering if that like mirrors it, like if we're mirroring that situation with T on Her app, if because we got to the point where like people made that whole fucking site where it's like you're like ranking the fucking T app users against each other. Well, do you guys ever see that shit where it's like this T user versus this T user, like which one's the least unattractive? I guess, I don't know. Like somebody made a whole fucking website where it's just a game of doing that, and like that's fucked up. It's a little funny, but it's also mostly fucked up though. But when it's like, are we gonna see one of those for the T on Her app as well, which is like dudes who are kind of iffy looking, you know, like don't really shave or shower or well, yeah, we like it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We're all for gender equality here on the Offensive Charm podcast, okay? You know, equal rights and equal lefts. That's what we always say on the show. So like if it did happen, I wouldn't, be no skin off my nose. Obviously, I didn't use this fucking app, so it's not like you'd see me in there.
Correct.
Even if you did, I'd be winning. I'd be the winner. Like, come on, look at this. You know, this is rugged. I got this rugged shit going on right now because I haven't shaved in a bit. But like even with this rugged look, like come on. So, no, I can't. But yeah, so that happened, and I guess it was entirely expected, you know, just one of those moments. Oh no, right. the completely expected outcome.
Exactly what I knew what happened. Oh no.
So that's pretty funny. But other than that, I suppose we can talk about. It's a little early for the thumbnail topic, but you know, let's get into it a little bit because apparently.
Have you not seen how you two can talk? It's not early.
That is fair. But apparently, Steam's still having some issues with the payment.
We don't have any title possibilities.
Oh fuck, you're right. We have not been writing down anything. Fucking hell.
Oops.
Actually, hold on. What? I got one. It's where's the titles? It's
we actually need.
bangs.
Oh,
Unless-
stop it.
There we go.
All right.
Flashbang.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
He's regretting inviting me on
Truly
this
Balanced
podcast.
says that all things should be. Listen, if Ast was here, it would have been fine. He plays it too. Anyway, but yeah, getting back onto topic. Steam's still having issues with the credit card and other payment processing companies. As a matter of fact, PayPal has notified Valve that the acquiring banks are terminating paying for Steam purchases and any other currencies except euros. Canadian? Is CAD? Is that Canadian?
Yeah, Canadian dollars.
Okay. What the fuck is GPD or GBP? What is that? Is that like German?
GBP, Great British
Yeah.
Pounds. I want to say. I
That-
think
that-
that I'm
that-
guessing.
That sounds right. We can go with that. And then Japan is obviously like yen, Japanese yen.
JPY.
Yeah, JPY,
Yeah.
Japanese yen.
Yeah, Great Britain.
And then
Or,
odd.
well, actually, it's pounds sterling is the right way to say it, but yeah.
Because fucking Brits.
What's odd? Like Australian?
What
Australian
AUD?
dollar?
Yeah,
Hey.
Australian dollar.
Australian.
Yeah.
Okay. And then of course USD because America.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah,
USA.
apparently any other currency has been banned from Steam by fucking PayPal. So that's kind of fucked. Also, I remember you made a tweet about this, right? About the acquiring banks and what the hell that even is. Could you elaborate on that one more time?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember.
So, yeah, the whole payment processing thing is something people really don't think about. We don't think about how our money gets from point A to point B on a daily basis. So obviously you have Visa and MasterCard. What they do is, while they are part of the payment processing ecosphere, they are who builds and maintains the networks. They do have a spot in this, but then you have what is the acquiring banks. Those are banks like Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America, US Bank. Basically any bank that you have your money in would be the acquiring bank. The bank that they are acquiring the money from is possibly the easiest way to think about it. So what's going on here is more than just the payment processors. This is more than just Visa and MasterCard saying that they don't want people doing this stuff. This is also the actual banks, the places that you have your real money in, the people that you take loans from, and then they make the money off of those loans. They are also saying, hey, we don't want to let you, they don't want to let people take money out of their account and give it to people they don't like. That's literally what's going on. So it's an entire problem in the whole of the system. What we really need to figure out is which banks are the ones do the most egregious in this. Now, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a whole lot of the banks. It's going to be most of the big ones. I can almost guarantee, especially anything I would bet that has anything to do with BlackRock or Vanguard. I would almost promise that they will be deeply entrenched in this, and so they are.
That makes sense.
A huge part of the problem. It's one of those issues that as time goes on with it, I'm seeing more and more actors, but I don't know how to explain to everybody that, this is possibly a bigger problem than we really think. And it's quite concerning.
It's definitely tripping a little bit dystopian at this point, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's like banks trying to tell you what you get to spend the money you earned on that you decided to leave with them for safekeeping. That almost feels like a little that's got to be illegal to some extent, right? Because
it's worse.
I wish.
So let me expand further. This is going to get kind of in the weeds.
No, go for
What
it.
we do is what's called what we have here in the US is reserve banking. What that means is that, so you take your money to the bank, you deposit your money. They don't keep all that money right there in the bank, especially not in today's day and age where most of our money gets turned into basically numbers inside of a computer. But, they don't physically keep your money there in the bank. What they do and did, especially in days past when that was all they had was the physical money, is they would actually take a portion of your money and then they lend it out locally to, businesses, people buying cars, stuff like that. And that's why you have accounts that actually get interest rates on them, because what they're doing is they're giving you a small portion back on the money that they're letting you, that you're letting them lend out. So the interest rate that the person who borrows the money pays, not just the bank, but pays a little bit back to you, because you're providing the money that they're then lending. So that's part of how our banking works. And right now, they're basically saying they get to decide when you give them that portion of the money. They already decided who they lent it to, which, makes sense, because you want to make sure they're lending it to the people who have the most responsibility and are more likely to pay it back, so that everybody gets their portion of, being paid. Mm-hmm. But now they're saying, when you want to spend your money, just regularly spend your money, they get a say in that. On top of not only get a say, not only does Visa and MasterCard get a payment out of every transaction you make, they also get a little bit of a payment out of every transaction you make. So they want to not only tell you who you can pay, but who they can then take money on your payments from.
What gets me, right, is because the whole thing with their reasoning for this is, I know that a lot of them are saying it's oh, we're just trying to make sure we're protecting our brand image or whatever the fuck, right? And it's don't a lot of these still work on OnlyFans?
Yeah,
I thought I heard that OnlyFans.
Oh, they still work on all sorts of porn sites.
So I mean, is this a first step kind of thing? Are they gonna address those issues at some point? I feel like if your issue is your brand image, your reputation, whatever, you would kind of go for the greatest offenders first, right? Which obviously would be porn sites and OnlyFans. So there's something about this logic I'm not really getting, per se.
Well, that's because the reasons that they're using aren't real reasons.
No, yes, obviously.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah. I mean, the entire reason they're doing this is likely because they are being paid from other sources that they think getting paid from that source is going to make up for the income that they're losing from the source that they're cutting off. Now, the difficult thing is, as the consumer, figuring out how we make it so that it is not, in fact, beneficial for them to do that kind of thing. Normally, if you're talking about a regular business who did something dumb, actually, I just saw Limited Run Games put out another video game, some kind of He-Man thing. God, and all I see on that is that people dragging them through the mud about the fact that they fired one of their social media managers because of rumors from some drama llama that took off on bullshit on her, instead of people trying to buy it. That is normally how you would approach the consumers punishing a company. They see them do something they don't like, and they stop working with them. Unfortunately, the banking system, because of the way it's designed and our options, you don't really have a lot of ways you can do it. Our options are so limited, because unless you're going to start storing your money in your mattress or in a mayonnaise jar buried out in the backyard, you're still going to use you're still going to use a savings account, unless you're going to buy everything ever only locally with cash. You're still going to have that debit card, and most people are still going to have to make some kind of online payment of some kind, because there really aren't a lot of ways to pay in cash, and most people don't even know how to write a check anymore.
Correct.
This all seems pretty dire at this point. I'm just gonna put that out there. This is very.
It's not an impossible situation. It's just a very difficult situation. It sounds all like doom and gloom, but I think a large part of that is because it's hard, or it's because people don't understand what's going on beneath the curtain. They don't know what's going on in the back. They just know, I walk into the store, I take my little card, swipe, my money's gone. Okay, cool. Or, I put my number into this bank or into this thing, I get my thing, we're all happy. And nobody really wants to think about it deeper. Nobody really wants to have to think about it deeper. But unfortunately for this kind of problem, if we're going to fix it, we're not only going to have to think about it deeper, but we're going to have to dig, because there ain't no way The government's not going to come dig us out of it because they're part and partial to it. The companies involved have no incentive to dig us out of it because we are so trapped. We just really have to figure it out ourselves.
Where to start? That is the question.
That's the hard way, and that's why I think that the where to start is to find out which banks are the most complicit in it.
We gotta bring Ava
people
back
stop.
on. Need a lawyer.
Huh?
We need a lawyer for this shit.
Well,
anybody
honestly,
know if Legal Mindset's free lately? I don't know.
My mother's an accountant, and she'd been talking about wanting to come on. So
I would love to have your mother on. I think that'd be great.
I think, yeah, we're supposed to be doing something here after she gets her stuff settled, but
Okay.
I
All
know.
Right. I think that'd be a great show. I think it'd be a lot of
would
fun.
be. Oh, my mother's great. But more importantly, when it comes to this kind of stuff, because like I said, she's an accountant. She works for an actual business and has set up things like how they get their payment processing set up. So she's been through that process and knows how that goes. And that's kind of what people just don't understand because it's not something that they have to deal with. And I don't blame people for not wanting to know either. I mean, it's like understanding how a game's programmed. Nine out of 10 people don't want to understand the background of how their game's programmed. They just want to get it, they want it to work, and they want to play it. That's it. But sometimes you have to figure out how many eggs you crack into the batter to get the batter to turn out right.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm wondering, would it be too wordy a title to as a possible title to say you can buy when Daddy Visa says you can?
Yeah, actually, that'd be probably fine.
All right. I feel like that's a good one. I mean, it's a horrific one, but it's apt. I feel.
It's true.
It is true. Oh Lord. I don't want to live in the world where I'm not allowed, because I work 12-hour fucking shifts in a warehouse 3 times a week, man. I don't want to live in a world where I'm not allowed to decide what I spend that money on. I work so fucking hard for that money.
And nobody should have to. I mean, none of us should have to be beholden to somebody else to tell us where we can and can't spend our money. That is that borders so much on communism. It's fucking ridiculous.
Which, I mean, I know a lot of Americans are turning around wanting to become communists because, you know, our current economic situation. Well, I mean, there's a contingency. More
than there should be, but I blame the Department of Education for that. The Department of Education was specifically set up to brainwash children into becoming government lovers. So there's that.
What 4 years of college will do to you nowadays?
Oh, you don't even have to go to college for this. A lot of the people who think this shit just graduated public school.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
College just makes it worse.
Yeah, but as I feel I say far too often on this show, I suppose all we can really do is see how it develops from here.
I mean, yeah, we only have so much control at some point, and this is probably I know everything I said just sounds absolutely horrible and depressing, but I truly believe at some point we are going to see something that gives us a way to deal with this. There are so many intelligent, driven people in this world, especially in our current age with all the new technology and everything. We're going to see someone figure something new out. The problem is it's going to be new, and people are going to have to get behind it, and they're going to have to put the effort in to learn it, to do it. And it's going to take a little bit of time for it to get going. The thing I think is important is for people to keep their eyes out for that situation, for that thing that lets us do it. I don't think it's crypto. I don't think crypto is going to do it for us. I think they've worked too hard to create a capture on that, already. And that not enough people have gotten behind it already for as long as it's been going. Not enough people have gotten behind it. I think it could help, but I don't think it's the way. But I do think at some point, someone somewhere is going to have, the great idea and be in the place and the time that they are possibly able to do it. And the rest of us just kind of have to hope we're in a situation to help them out. And that to helping them out will literally just be using what they come up with.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. I'm down. All I've been able to do thus far is, sign a fucking change.org petition, which, as we went over, probably isn't going to be very effective in the long run. So
Yeah.
You know, I would love to hear someone smarter than me and, you know, on our side, tell me how I can do anything about this, because I can use some direction on this one. I'll be honest, I've never been a terribly smart man. But I know what communism is, and I'd rather avoid it.
Yep.
I'm saying. We gotta do something, Lieutenant Dan.
We gotta do something, Lieutenant Dan.
All right. Well, I suppose that's all for that for now. What else do we have for this week?
Everybody in here should go and listen to Basic Economics by Thomas Sowell. That will really, really hurt your feelings.
I love Thomas Sowell, man. That whole video about where like American black culture actually comes from, man. That shit was crazy eye-opening. I love that video. It's great.
Well, if you do audiobooks, seriously, just listen to the audiobook Basic Economics.
I could do
It's
that.
a great.
I could stand to know more about it.
I mean, when it comes to push versus shove, it's a lot of information that you never really knew you needed. And you'll come out thinking, wow, that's a lot of information. I'm kind of depressed now because I understand what the fuck's wrong with everything. But you're glad you know what's wrong at the same time, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we shall see. So, who's ready for the latest round of bad fucking video game PR? From actors who really shouldn't be allowed to speak on these matters. Intergalactic, the heretic prophet actress Tati Gabrielle mocks gamers in new interview, claims they're gonna play that game anyway and love it.
Not true.
And
Bad move.
Yeah, I would say that, like, given the comments on the tweet, that the collective response from the internet as a whole from that was something along the lines of "Shut up, bitch!"
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So, Naughty Dog's upcoming title, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, and its main actress have already sparked intense debate throughout the gaming world. Lead actress Tati Gabrielle, who plays bounty hunter Jordan A. Munn, has found herself at the center of this ongoing storm. Rather than shying away from the criticism or just allowing gamers to voice their apprehensions as is their right, Gabrielle has leaned in, dismissing detractors and predicting that even the harshest critics will end up loving the game. Real confident there, huh? I gotta wonder where that's coming from, but all right.
Stupidity.
Well, confidence is one project. In one's project is admirable. History shows that mocking or alienating potential players, especially when ideological divides are at play, rarely ends well for a game's success. Unless you're like Hideki Kamiya, maybe. You know, he seems to get away with that shit all the time. That's it. He turned it into a meme somehow, so you know, he just made it work for him. The controversy ignited shortly after the game's reveal trailer in December 2024, where Gabrielle's character drew complaints from some gamers about her appearance, often framed as lacking traditional femininity or appeal in a sci-fi setting. And then, of course, somebody drew this. I remember seeing this art go around quite a bit. I'm sure you all remember this as well. And I think she might have, this is her retweeting it or putting it on her fucking Instagram or whatever, right? So she leaned into that too, and that's probably wasn't the best move, all things considered. In response, Gabrielle shared fan art on Instagram depicting her character Jordan hugging Ciri from The Witcher 4, both sipping fragile masculinity made from 100% incel tears.
Lame.
With Jordan flipping off the viewer and the caption, "You mad, bro?" This post is widely interpreted. Oh, what's up? You want to chime in?
Oh, you just said no.
I'm just saying no.
He was answering your question.
I see. This post is widely interpreted as a direct jab at gamers voicing discontent, escalating the backlash. Soon after, she revealed that Naughty Dog Neil Druckmann had been boot camping her on handling backlash, drawing from the vitriol faced during Last of Us Part 2's release.
Oh no!
So she's telling us that Neil fucking Druckmann was teaching her how to deal with backlash.
That's unfortunate.
Oh man.
It explains a lot.
I mean, why not just ask fucking Stevie Wonder to teach you how to drive, right? Like,
I'm saying. It's
oh man.
What's her name? Tati Westbrook, whatever.
Tati Gabrielle.
She's a masterclass in what not to do. when it comes to any kind of PR. You don't piss off the fans. You don't piss off your audience. Don't do that. That's not a smart move.
It is not.
Even Pedro Pascal, as much as I hate him, has enough decency to not do some silly shit like that.
Fast forward to August 2025, and Gabrielle doubled down on interviews addressing the ongoing hate. Gabrielle admitted the criticism motivated her to go even harder on her performance, but her tone quickly turned confrontational once again. Same people that were hating are going to play that game, she said. And guess what? They're going to love it, so they can be mad.
Nope.
This statement has been labeled by some as arrogant and dismissive, further fueling accusation that she's attacking the audience. Well, it's more than just arrogant and dismissive, it's naive at this point, right?
Yep.
Because like, how many times on the show we talked about the fact that like gaming is becoming a more and more expensive hobby, but it's also becoming a shittier hobby, at least on the Western side of things, right? Like we've said that like Eastern side's kind of picking up the slack, stealing a lot of lunch right now because they're coming out with some bangers over and over again, right? You got the Black Myth Wukong. Wuchong's pretty solid. Shit like Pal World, right? That comes out of Japan, and so on and so forth, right? You know, because they actually make games that are fun, and they also make games with characters that aren't horrific to look at. So, you know, two steps that we seem to be lacking here in the West a little bit these days. You know, but I digress.
It's one of the things that pisses me off. Is like it's like, you know, the formula has already been tried. It's failed multiple times. So it's just like, what are we doing at this point? You know, it's not going to work. So what do you you're just doing this shit out of like spite? Like, what's going on here?
I suppose, but it's like at some point you have to be able to lock into the reality of the situation, right? At some point you have to, that you can't keep ignoring the fact that you have incredibly stiff competition coming out of the West or the East.
Yeah.
The East. Yeah. And then you here on the West side, like you're just kind of sticking to your guns on things that the players are telling you over and over and over again that they don't like and don't want and are not going to spend money on. Right, the money that is, again, like these games are starting to cost like $70-$80 in some cases, and it's like,
some
it's
cases
because,
90.
Like you really should be focusing in on what you can do to make the hard sell, because gaming is becoming the hard sell for a lot of people who are having a hard time, you know, paying for the damn groceries, right? And to make the hard sell to gamers who, again, vastly male demographic. There are female gamers, they are there, that's fine, I get it. Vastly male demographic, and dudes like two things out of their games. They like fucking like sick badass explosions and you know, swords and guns and all that shit, and they like hot chicks. I mean, we all like hot chicks. Come on, everybody likes fucking hot chicks. Let's be real here.
It's all about the appeal.
And I feel like it's such a shame, because you see, like, I saw the interview and you see the like picture right here. If we go in here, probably has like a
actors and actresses.
Is this Vera Dark? Yeah, probably has like a clip of the actual
Vera.
like. Yeah, that's Vera. Vera's great. Show us a clip of the actual interview here that we can take a look at of her talking about this.
The lines, maybe she's.
And I think in order to.
And the funny thing is, she actually got some hair on, right? And it's like she's not a like horrific looking woman with some hair on, but she seems to insist on being bald for like everything she's actually like, because she's also in the fucking the latest like Last of Us season, like on what was it?
Is she?
Yeah, she was in there. Like I noticed her because I was watching like Altiori do the reviews of the episodes, and I saw a chick in there that looked just like her, and was like, wait, like I squinted and like zoomed in a bit. It's like, no, that is her. That's the same actress, and she's still bald for some reason. It's like, damn, like if you actually put some hair on, like this works for me. Like you actually look pretty good with some hair on. Like,
so she's alluding to.
And weirdly enough, her chest actually looks bigger too than it does in like on the character here, right? Like when you see the character from the game, like it looks like they actually debuffed her chest for some reason. Like why? It's like like you're going for the like bald grizzled. You're going for the bald grizzled space marine of like the 2010s, right? But it's like it doesn't really work as well on a woman as it does a dude. I'm just like, men and women are different, guys. We've been over this. Like, come on. I can't, man. I don't get it. I just don't get. I don't quite understand.
I couldn't tell you. Pisses me off though.
Yeah. Recent commentary from gaming YouTuber Vera Dark exemplifies the growing frustration. In a recent video, Vera Dark dissects Gabrielle's comments, portraying them as cocky and out of touch. Video accuses Gabrielle of playing the victim while attacking potential customers and questions Naughty Dog's strategy of ignoring feedback. Vera highlights Gabrielle's social media post and interview quotes, arguing that such responses only alienate fans further. I mean, I feel like Gabrielle has the slightest point, because we do know that there are like Naughty Dog stands that will just never fucking stop licking the Naughty Dog boot, right?
Oh,
People
no,
will
not
swear
at
up
all.
and down that part 2, like
The
Last
Naughty
of Us
Dog
Part 2
never
was an
left.
amazing game, right?
It
Exactly.
was, in which it was not. Let's be real.
It was not, no. But
Let's be so
there are
real
people
for
who
half a
swear up and
second.
down that it was an incredible game. It was
Right.
life-changing even. And based on that, they will probably buy Intergalactic Heretic Prophet, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think I said it right. I should have said it wrong.
You did.
Oh, whatever. Anyway.
It is what it is, I guess.
It is.
Ultimately.
Anyway. Critics contend that Gabrielle's approach risks alienating a broader audience by framing all dissent as hatred, which, you know, that's been a common tactic on the Western side of gaming and for the last several years, I should say. And typically does not work out very well. Sure as shit didn't work out well for, God, like, there's so many. I'm trying to like pick out one or two here. Damn, Dustborn, fucking AC Shadows, Concord, Veilguard,
Sushi Squad,
all of it, over and over and over again. And this is just going to be another one on the list. Next one up on the chopping block. Like at this rate, it just seems like that's what it's going to be. Unless they come out with a fucking incredible gameplay trailer, which I don't know when this game is actually due out. I don't know if they actually like have a release date. Well, obviously, we don't give a shit. But I'm not playing it. You're probably not playing it. But like whenever they end up, putting out more actual, media for it to like try and sell the game, like they'd have to come up with something unbelievable to actually sell it at this point, because they're already starting so far behind on bad PR with what's gone on thus far around this game. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys, come on. Oy vey. Critics contend that Gabrielle's approach risks implying the gamers have no choice but to buy in, echoing a pattern where developers or actors dismiss feedback as invalid. Yeah, this isn't just about Intergalactic or its main actress. It's part of a larger trend where perceived ideological pushes meet resistance in gaming, and responding with mockery backfires spectacularly. Yeah. History is littered with examples where insulting or belittling fans led to commercial flops. Take Battlefield 5 as a prime example. Amid complaints about historical inaccuracies and female soldiers in World War II settings, EA's chief creative officer Patrick Soderlund infamously, something like that, infamously said, "These are people who are uneducated. If you don't like that, don't buy it." The game underperformed, selling far below expectations, and contributed to a franchise dip. Yeah. Similarly, Concord. Yeah, there it is. We're just talking about it. Hero shooter from Sony faced backlash over woke elements. Developers and supporters dismissed critics as bigots, but the game launched to abysmal player counts and was shut down within weeks, becoming a cautionary tale of ignoring audience concerns.
Yeah.
Damn, you hate to see it.
I don't.
And there's Veilguard. There it is.
That's right. Dragon Age fail hard.
Go down the fucking list, man. And that Star Wars. This song about Battlefront 2. But what was the other Star Wars game that like?
Outlaws.
Outlaws. That's the one. Yeah. Over and over and over again. Fuck's sake. Where EA's loot box system drew ire and a community manager's defensive responses amplified the boycott, forcing major overhauls but damaging sales. Yeah, Veilguard, trash, etc., and so on. You get it. We've been over these points before. For Intergalactic, set for a possible 2027 release date. Okay. The actress or comments in the surrounding discourse, as seen in Veridoc's video, could solidify a divide. I'd say most certainly. Gaming isn't just entertainment, it's a dialogue between creators and players. When that turns into finger pointing, everyone loses, except perhaps the memes. Yeah.
Of course.
The players don't get a good game, and the developers, well, they don't make any money. And their fucking studios close, so. No. I mean, actually,
Ultimately, everybody loses.
Yeah, I should say the gamers don't get a good game, but it's like, again, the East has kind of got us, like, they kind of got us at this point, right? Like, we still getting some pretty good stuff out of the East, so, I mean, we still got some good shit to play. We're just not getting what we want from the studios that we used to love, right? Like, I remember I was talking a while back with Naughty Dog specifically. I was talking about the Jak and Daxter series, because I played through the first 3 games The only 3D in my opinion. And it's like, God, I miss the Naughty Dog that fucking made these games. I really, really do. Because
I think Naughty Dog misses the Naughty Dog that used to make those games too.
You know, you're probably right. You were probably right, my friend. If history holds, those mad bro gamers might just skip Intergalactic altogether, providing that the cockiness of the modern actress seldom converts critics into fans. Yep. Yeah. Womp womp, I suppose. There you go. It's like, man, so many problems could just be fixed so instantaneously. They would just make like the characters. They didn't even have to be like fucking like Eve from Stellar Blade or Wu Chang level like supermodels, right? Can we just get like to the point where we're doing like a solid like a 6 or a 7 at least, man? Like we've been hovering in like 3 to 4 territory for such a long time with these characters. And if you want to have your female leads, that's fine. That is female leads can absolutely fucking work. Again, I always bring up the example of gacha games where like Genshin and Zenless and whatever else, where like female characters take up like 80 to 90% of all the most relevant roles, right? They're the presidents, they're the strongest warriors, they're the strategists they're doing fucking everything, right? But nobody gives a shit that they're doing all these things and like having all these positions of power because they're really hot. They make the characters really fucking hot, so nobody cares. So nobody gives a fuck, right? Like I don't care if that chick just cut a building in half with one sword swing, right? And these guys are over here shitting themselves in the corner, right? She's really hot, so I'm here for it. That's cool. That's all right. I'm cool with this, right? It works. It does. And it's but like we're just stuck in this rut that we seem to never want to get out of. And I was looking at what was it? Learning the Law posted about like the new Call of Duty that's coming out. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that fucking tweet? Hang on, let me see if I can bring him up real quick. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he showed off the apparently some female characters for the new Call of Duty game got revealed, and yeah, here we go. These are
oh my lord. What in the hell? Oh hell no.
The fuck?
She looks like Noel. She looks like Noel Fielding. The dude, the black haired dude from the Great British Baking Show.
Where'd her neck go?
I mean, I think
wherever
it's like
her attractiveness went.
I mean, her head is like placed directly on her shoulders.
Well, I think it's like a tattoo, right? Like going from her chest up to her like chin.
Is that a tattoo or a scarf?
No, I couldn't tell you.
It seems
because if it's a tattoo, it doesn't. Look at the way it goes up from the right side of her clavicle upper. That looks like a piece of a scarf pattern.
Hang on,
like an ascot type thing.
Let's enhance.
Oh my god!
Think that is a tattoo.
She has the
that
neck
looks like
of a football
that's her
player.
skin. This is her skin right here. I'm pretty sure.
That's her skin. Look at how thick her neck is.
Yeah.
She's built like a football player.
Oh man, and then like this one, bro. Like, god damn.
Oh, it's fine. They just modeled her off of Bella Ramsey.
Look, it literally looks like it, bro. Like, look at the size of his forehead. Bitch is dreaming in IMAX. Like,
and you know, they made her face and then they shrunk it in the middle of her head for some godforsaken reason.
Yeah. So of course I had a few words to say on this, by the way. That was my comment, contributed to the post. But I don't know what we're trying to do here, man. It's fucking Call of Duty of all games, right? Like the most dude bro fucking video game franchise in existence outside of like 2K, right? Like what are we doing here, guys? Why?
Oh god.
Man. I cannot.
I like how literally everybody's just, oh my god. Literally everybody's just like, nah, bro, nah, this ain't it. Just stop it.
Can't do it. This is not the. Oh, this also came out recently. It's a new. Apparently,
what's that?
Apparently, this is from a new World of Warcraft cinematic trailer for like I don't know a new
that makes
expansion or
sense.
some shit. This is a woman, by the way. This is. You know, play it too much.
Oh
Holy
God.
shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
that
Sid.
matches up.
Ah. Yeah. 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 Somebody was bringing up like previous elves in like previous World of Warcraft cinematics. It's like, yeah, I remember the better times. I do. They were there. They happened.
This is what happens when you get non-creatives and creative jobs. The only thing they can do is create what they've already seen. They have no imagination.
We got to get away from the realistic style. We do. We got to go back to
there's nothing wrong with the realistic style.
Not necessarily.
If you can use it to create something like beauty is real.
Yeah.
Beauty exists. So you can create beauty in a realistic style. The fact that these people have no ability to imagine what something beautiful looks like and then create it on a screen is where we're having a problem.
And then it's just like the goofiest shit, right? Because it's like we're pushing the female leads so incredibly hard in a game called World of Warcraft, and like we're also pushing. Did you guys see? This was a bit of a while back now, actually. But did you see that cinematic that was going around on Twitter, where it's like a woman in glasses like fighting a black woman with one arm in a World of Warcraft?
Oh, wasn't
like,
that like a
cinematic
Dove commercial?
No. This is a World of Warcraft. Like, this is an in-game cinematic for World of Warcraft. Hang on, I wonder if I can fucking find this again. Yeah, let me. God damn it.
Not really, but
I don't know if it would come up just from searching like randomly of like top tweets. I'd probably have to like go to fucking YouTube to find this again. And like and it's so like shittily animated too, like just on top of being like so weirdly out of place looking, right? Parallel goes crazy. Oh, I'm guessing this is like the new cinematic compared to like an older one? I'm not entirely sure. This is from 7 hours ago. You see, that's a cool looking female elf right there. That's pretty solid. Rankings all sound still fine as hell in World of Warcraft Midnight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do more of this. Go for this.
I can still find faults, but
well, I mean,
better than the others.
Hey, listen, like I said, we gotta find a compromise with these people, all right? If we can get into the 6 or 7 territory.
No, we don't.
Listen, at this point, we've been fighting. This war's gone on so long. We're all tired. If we can just find some kind of compromise, just a little bit better than what we've been doing.
That's the problem.
I know they're not, but I'm trying to extend an olive branch here. I'm trying.
Look, I'm older than you. I've been doing this long.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm aware. But you know the little Japanese girl in Final Fantasy. Oh my God, in Silent Hill's cute.
I'm just gonna find that fucking Eisman Gold video I watched about this. Oh, here we go. You found it.
Are you ever gonna get back into WoW, or is it a lost cause? Dude, I've been watching these clips.
Where is it? Oh no, wait, that was it. Hang on.
Oh, Asmongold.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the clip. Here we go.
He wants the clip.
This is it. This is the in-game cinematic.
Dinah fought to save all of Azeroth. He sold us out, so the Alliance and Horde could wage war.
I forgot about the spin.
What the fuck?
The fuck is this?
This is the in-game cinematic now. What do you mean?
This looks very jank.
What do you mean this is the in-game cinematic?
This is the in-game cinematic.
Where's the cinematic part?
This is it. You're looking at it.
Two characters basically spinning around in place.
Also,
like, not even spinning,
they're
rotating.
I'm just like, how is the shield? Because she's like using a shield, but on the arm that has no arm.
God,
hang on. Did
you see how badly that sword was clipping through that?
How is this connected? Is it like magnetized to her fucking shoulder pad? Like
magic.
It must be built directly on her shoulder.
I guess.
Because you can see the little stub right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also blind in one eye. Of course, we got to get some blind representation as well. Have to. But yeah, it's like you're wearing your fucking your Like you're on a straight up like medieval battlefield, and you're wearing your fucking librarian glasses to the fight. Like, what do you do?
Well, those are terrible for looking through for
You'll
read.
never understand me.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's it. That's the end of the fight.
Did she break her glasses?
Nope.
We'll rise again.
What are those glasses made out of? I need a pair.
What the fuck?
Do not make her a martyr.
Oh, Baldy coming in.
Our history.
It's Asmongold.
This is real, guys. This isn't. This is real.
Allowed Marin to live without her title.
Look at her fucking face.
Vanished from the Highlands forever.
Do you remember whenever the game was cool and instead of people wearing glasses, they just wore a blindfold and they could sense the demonic energy around them?
Yes.
And that allowed them to have a daredevil level of awareness that actually.
And now
gave
everybody
them
has
a
glasses.
Insight that was greater than what they had originally begun with. Same with Drekthar, the Farseer. Yeah, and now we have this fucking lame ass. Bro,
Yeah, she's just regular ass glasses wearing bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, the sad thing is, those are reading glasses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is she wearing reading glasses to fight?
Because aesthetic.
Yeah. Apparently.
As a person who wears glasses, I find this offensive.
Oh my god.
As a person who doesn't wear glasses, I find this offensive.
Oh lord.
Is not over.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
Ew.
And just leave.
Who the fuck?
Hey, look at this fucking.
What the fuck?
That man looked like he didn't load in all the way.
I assume that's the player character. That has to be. There's no fucking. That's got to be the player character, right? Yeah, there's like a bit where, right here, where he looks at like an older WoW cinematic versus the newest one. Yeah, so apparently this was like a previous.
Obviously, a lot of people are.
You mean back when they tried?
About this.
Yeah.
Then, oh yeah, this is the way.
Look at that. That already is better
mind
than that
this
shit that
was
we just
all-
saw.
This was during Battle for Azeroth. This wasn't even during the Golden Ages. This was just during BFA.
Yeah. It's already better.
Well, it's way more
Yep.
cinematic.
It is.
It's Blizzard being fucking lazy.
Wait for it.
Oh god. I don't know. I kind of think their version was better than the one I was just shown.
That's a fucking gold. Oh shit. Hey, you know what that is? Fucking dragging a PNG around on the screen.
Which is not exactly like.
Oh lord.
It's not even a lie for like some part of this cinematic, right? Like the bit where like spinning around. The spinning around bit is literally just that, right?
Yeah. There's no stepping in. There's no stepping motion.
Yeah,
or
they're just
anything
sliding the fucking. They're just sliding the bottles around each other.
Oh my god.
That's why the camera's like so tight in, because they don't want you to see if their legs aren't moving.
The irony is I literally earlier today watched a scene from Invincible where they're talking about how certain little tricks in animation that they use to get by, you know, things like making sure they can't see the mouth, tight in so that you can't see certain things. Kind of like, I don't know, a lot of shit they're doing in this clip.
Yeah. And they made that joke in the original like comic for Invincible too. Like the joke was that it's like isn't that kind of lazy? You should just use the same panel over and over again, and then like it's like 4 panels in a row of the guy doing like the same expression, and he's like, no, I don't think so. And like the last panel,
it's the trick is funny the first time. After that, it's just like you've exposed all your secrets, so now people know that you're cutting corners just to get your story out. And if that's the case, just write a novel.
Yeah, and in this case, it's not even a trick, right? This is just like clear, blatant laziness on the part of the developers. Like they just don't want to try anymore. Like clearly, they're getting into Pokemon territory, right? Like I saw somebody posted a fucking clip of like a cutscene from the new game, the new Pokemon game, and oh my god, it's just as bad, if not worse.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I don't know if you saw that clip, but holy shit. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can find
one
this
of
shit.
the things. One of the things I've become very aware of in the most like recent years. Actually, I wouldn't even say the most recent years. I'd say this goes back to like fucking Sun and Moon, like the first Sun and Moon. That they like characters have expressions. They have different like facial expressions and different actions and stuff like that happen. Main character doesn't. Main character is just essentially a human-shaped camera for the story. And it's very lazy, and it pisses me off to like no end.
Yep.
I'm not gonna find it. I should have fucking bookmarked it. Damn it.
But that cutscene pretty much that exemplifies one of my primary issues when it comes to like cartoons and let's just say animation cutscenes and stuff like that nowadays. Is that one of the most egregious things they do is that shaky cam, because all that does is hide lazy animation. Like if you take that shaky cam off, you'll see that like these fights move slower and they're a lot less intricate than they make them out to be.
Oh wait,
this shit is so ass.
I think it was this actually.
What the fuck? What the hell did the camera do?
This is like only part of the cutscene, but like the next part is that like you're just suddenly on the roof with the dog. It just like it just like whites out, and then like the next scene is up there. Like I think the implication is that the dog grabs you and like
grabs you and jumps up.
Yeah, but no, you just kind of it just whites out, and then you pop back up and you're up there. That's kind of
and people swear up and down that Pokemon is back. Pokemon is no, it's not.
No,
I don't care about what I'm not even going to apologize. I got to push back against Sun Grand on this one. I don't care how much production went into the fucking shit. It's shit. It's garbage. Yep. I cannot in any right mind or any wrong mind defend what the fuck they're doing with Pokemon. It's so fucking lazy. Like, what was it? Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, they had this mini game that you can do where you basically make curry. You add like all these ingredients and stuff like that. Excuse me. And like they had the animation where like, you know, you make the meals for your Pokemon, you eat with them, and like, you know, they like depending on how good the curry is, you either eat fast and frantically, or you eat, you know, just normally and whatnot. And it's like, cool, at least there's some effort. In the very next iteration of the fucking series, they just have this whole sandwich thing where like the sandwich is on the screen, your face just pans the fuck into the camera, and then like you just open your mouth and close it. You don't like the sandwich doesn't disappear or anything like that. It kind of fades away into the background, and like the camera pans around your character, and then like that's pretty much it. And it's like, the fuck? How? Why are you so lazy? What are you doing?
I mean, they're making a shit zillion dollars regardless. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
And it pisses me off to no fucking end, because Scarlet and Violet sold more than Sword and Shield, which sold more than Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which sold more than X and Y. It's like people don't fucking learn the lesson. They're just like, oh, new content. This is what people mean by consumerism. It's not.
I would have hoped that as bad as Scarlet Violet was, with just like how fucking incredibly broken the game was, and kind of still is in some regard. Like they fixed some stuff, it's still pretty shit overall, though. Like that would have been like the wake up moment, right? That would have been the coming to Jesus moment for the entire Pokemon fandom. It's like, guys, like they are seriously taking the piss at this point. Like they do not fucking care anymore if the game even works for you. Like you gotta take a moment to realize that like the Pokemon company is phoning it in, right? Like you come on, guys, stop.
They've been phoning it in for years.
They've been
phoning it in for years, but at this point in time, they're telling you that they're phoning it in.
Yeah, like it's the joke from like I don't know if you ever watched Fleekazoid's videos, but it's
I know it is.
Yeah. He did a joke on fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows where he's like pretending to be like an executive making decisions on it. It's like guys, don't overthink this. We could sell them a fucking JPEG for $80 and they'd like a JPEG that says Assassin's Creed fuck you, give me your money for $80 and they'll still buy it, right? And like that's kind of where Pokemon's at, like actually. Obviously they'd put it in family friendly language, but But,
give him a moment. The wind's come up. He's trying to take the fan out of the window so he can close the window.
Gotcha.
And it's fighting with him.
Fair enough. Yeah, no worries.
Hold on. I'm going to narrate this. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to narrate it.
I know he's big on this conversation, so I want to give him this chance to speak his piece.
Yeah, it's really the fan is really fighting him.
Oh, here,
the fan in the window to pull the cold air through the room.
This might be the cutscene in its entirety here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, you're chasing the dog, and the dog stops. This is the full cutscene.
Oh, okay.
And does a little idle animation.
Yanks you up and you're on the roof. Yeah.
There you go.
It's that lazy. It's that fucking lazy, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. There you go.
That's lame.
Very lame. But people love this shit. I'm sorry, Madam Savvy, but this ain't defensible. This is slop.
Oh, is
this
Savvy?
Is shit.
Oh, is Savvy in for this?
Oh, Savvy.
Madam Savvy she's over the moon specifically for Gen 6. She loves Lumio City. She loves this one specifically. Like Professor Sycamore is her favorite professor out of all of them, and all of that stuff. Like, this is her motif, so she can't not turn it down.
Okay. Oh, that's always kind of depressing,
Savvy.
right? That's always kind of depressing, where it's like they're literally
you
serving you dog shit, but because it's that thing that you were really hoping you'd get to experience again, right? Like you'll still give it a chance. Right?
Hold on, he's gonna go with the storm coming in. The dogs are a little retarded, so
no,
he's running off to fix that. But yeah.
Oy vey. But it's just that they only hit me because they love me moment, you know. It's sad. It is a sad moment, and I've been caught up in that shit too. I really have. Like when I was super excited for like Kingdom Hearts 3 when that first dropped. Even though it's like there were a few signs here and there that's like this might not be the game you were hoping for after like almost a decade of waiting, and it's like it ended up not definitely that ended up being the case, and I'm like but I'm still like I'm holding out this tiniest bit of hope in my soul for Kingdom Hearts 4, because that is a game that is happening, and I hope it's gonna be a good one. I want to like it because I grew up with that series, man. I love that series, and I want to enjoy it the way I did when I was a child. But like, that part of me's gotta like, it's like, man, you might just have to let it go. Might just have to let that go.
I have to realize sometimes I'm just a really cold person about some things, because it's like I really enjoyed Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3. I loved them, and I was hoping 4 would be okay. But the very millisecond I realized that it was screwed, I made videos complaining, but there is not enough money in. Well, I take that back. If someone was to give me $500, I might play it. Probably actually take $1,000 to get me to play it. But yeah, I'm not doing Veilguard. So
that's Veilguard.
And just the moment that happened, it just I was done and I walked away.
Well, it's like they dropped that first trailer with like Fortnite ass like character intros and shit, like we're doing Ocean's 11 or something, and it's like anyone could tell. It's like not sure about this one. It's like I remember like turning back to Asmund for a second. I'm not gonna bring up his video about it, but I remember he was watching a video. We kind of did this too on one of the episodes. I remember where we were looking at like older game trailers. Right, I remember we were showing Asta like the fucking Skyrim game trailer, and like how that beautifully set up that game and like really made you want to play it, and like the adventure and the
you're finally awake.
Yeah, the pomp and circumstance of it all, and like the fucking like the Dragonborn song with the male choir singing, all the hits like in time with the music. It's like fuck yes, I feel it. I want to play this game. Right, and then you get a trailer like that Veilguard trailer, and it's like,
no, no way.
Gross.
What the fuck did you do?
Dragon Age fail hard.
Yeah, Yeah.
Fuck you and your kids.
But you missed the ass end of the Pokemon conversation. Sheep.
That's
I
fine.
was just saying, it's like, yeah, I do feel that sometimes, where it's like, yeah, sometimes you just, that thing that you really enjoyed as a kid or a teenager or whatever, that you got like that heavy nostalgia for, that you just like, beyond anything, you just want to enjoy it. So you'll give it a chance. You'll try, you know, more than you probably should. Right? The relationship's over, but you're still trying for some reason. Yeah, that's it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of relate to that in Savvy's defense. I sort of get that.
I can't. I think it's that people can't. It's two things. It's usually one of two things, right? Like it's either FOMO or it's a sunk cost fallacy. Like they're people who they just have to get that next fix, and then there are the people who are just like, yeah, but I've been working at this same franchise for the last like decade and a half. I can't in good faith just let it go. And it's like the moment you do, it kind of stings, but after a while you just go, oh, okay. Yeah. And you go on about your life. Like it's not go ahead.
Oh no, this is good. I was gonna say, it's like I had that kind of moment with Genshin Impact, right? Because I had been playing the game for a long time, pretty much since it came out, and I've been keeping up with it, you know, through all the different regions they unlocked and all that shit. And then I finished Fontaine, which was like the water nation or whatever. And it was a great story and all, and good characters and everything. And I was seeing, you know, them drop, you know, hints at the next region and the characters that would show up there. And I was just kind of like, you know, doing the dailies every so often, like waiting for all that to come out. But at a point, I just kind of realized, like, I'm really not having as much fun as I did. In fact, I'm not really having all that much fun at all. And then at a point, I just decided, I'm just gonna stop playing Genshin. And then I stopped playing Genshin, and it, you know, really didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. And I still haven't been back to the game since then, and I don't really have any desire to go back to Genshin at this point. So
it's like at one point in time, this didn't exist, and now it does. You got to understand that you were fine before then.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much one of the things that I usually go off of. If it's ever something like there have been plenty of other franchises I've just been like, you know, I don't want to let this go, but it's getting to that point where it's push. Excuse me. I got like
get some water.
Yeah, I was drinking something and then it hit the windpipe, so that's great. But yeah, it gets to a point where it's just like you're doing more harm sticking around because you don't like it. You don't like it, but you feel like you're required to be around, like you're mandated to be around. You don't have to be there. You can leave. Because I was like that with comic books. I was like that with Critical Role. A couple of other like shows and like video games and stuff like that out there. I'll just you can leave. You can leave. You don't even have to, you know, make a big announcement. Just leave. And if people ever ask, hey, you used to be around this, look, this right here, what happened? I just got tired of it, or it was going in a direction I didn't like it, and you know, I just pieced out. I mean, I didn't make a big deal about it because I don't care anymore.
Yeah. I totally get you.
I'm good.
Yeah.
He'll live, don't worry.
You're all right. Take your time. Yeah, so I suppose that's all there really is to be said about that. What other stupid shit did I...
That's all there was about that.
Pretty much. Well, on the opposite side of this, there are definitely some devs who are, you know, doing what they're doing. Well, doing what they're doing in terms of, you know, especially because we were just talking about like characters and their, you know, level of attractiveness and appeal in general, overall appeal, right? And as a matter of fact, as a Marvel Rivals player, I can inform you all that Marvel Rivals does this in spectacular fashion, right? All the characters look fantastic. A lot of the skins they put out also look pretty fucking good. And they actually had a little bit of a word to say about that in a recent interview, because they have been accused by, you know, fucking prudes and morons of being gooners, which, you know, is what it is. I mean, they're just attractive characters, man. Yeah, Marvel's director was asked what he thinks about people calling it a gooner game. Quote, they all come from classic comic designs, you know, when comics were targeted at men who liked hot women. Very grateful these designs have been well received by the majority of our players. Yes, they have. The majority of players like this shit, and it works, and the game makes a fuck ton of money. How about that? Wow, could you imagine listening to the majority of your players on what they think should be in your game? Wild fucking concept. Oh, I actually have a clip of him talking about this. Let's see. We can actually get the full... I don't know if he's speaking in English here. Might not be.
How do you guys respond to people calling Marvel Rivals a Gooner game?
Because our design, as mentioned earlier, is inspired by classic comic themes, including some very outstanding skins, like Mantis, and also Psylocke's Vengeance. These all come from classic comic designs.
Stop ching-chonging at me.
We take those classic designs and create some more. Damn it, hang on. I'm trying to interpret you, bitch. All right, hang on. Classic comic designs and create some more fashionable designs based on them to gain players' appreciation. I think this also reflects the broad recognition from our players, as mentioned earlier with the Squirrel Girl and the Krakoa Resort skin. These are actually designs based on real-world themes and the seasons. For designs like these, we try our best to integrate the storylines from the season, including elements from Krakoa, also blend some popular elements from real life. We create new designs based on that. I'm very grateful these designs have been well received by the majority of players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is shit. This is just shit, man. That's it. You make things based on the shit people like, and then they like it, and then you make money. Crazy fucking concept, I know, but the shit seems to work. I don't know, man. And it's like, it is like what he's talking about with the whole thing where it's like, we make these skins based off the comic designs. The designs that people already know and already like, and we just jazz them up a bit for the game, and then we're solid. That's it. We're doing it. We got it, right? I just don't get why people don't really seem to understand this. It seems so simple, really. You know, you give the people what they want based on the shit they already liked, and then there you go. Done and done. Also, are you guys okay? Because Rada, like, disappeared, and... Sheep? You there? You hear me? Uh-oh. We might have lost both of them, chat. Hello? Is it me? Is my thing fucking up here? Rada? Sheep? I think I lost them both, chat. We're so cucked as a society that normal sex appeal is now gooner. Yeah. I mean, it's just the popular vernacular, right? Oh, yeah. I think I might have lost them both. Shit. Yep. They dropped out of the call. They are gone. They did say that the wind was getting heavy, so maybe their internet got knocked out. That's not good. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. The weather here seems to have killed our internet. Ah, fuck. Well, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, so I don't know what to do. The fact that both of my co-hosts were streaming from the same internet, and now that internet has knocked both of them out of the show. Might have to just kind of move towards a wrap here, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's our plan here? I mean, I guess I could at least address the questions, maybe, that we have right now, and I wonder if I can look at the questions that Rada had already set up. Let me see. Use the 5G. Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if they can come back If not, then we might just have to call it on this one, unfortunately. Game called on account of weather. Here, let me see if I can at least get the questions up. And I can answer any that are specifically pertaining to me. Let me see here.
Do you hear me?
Oh, yo, hey, we got you back.
Well, sort of. There's a storm going over our head, so
yeah,
the power keeps getting hit.
Gotcha. So I was thinking like we might have to just call it early on this one.
How much news is left?
Bear.
I can always help out, man.
I appreciate that. I do.
But we got a Sheepsidian back. Never mind.
We did get Sheep back. I really only had one other thing, and it was just like the weird story of the week.
Well, you can go ahead and run that, but the wife is worried about the power, so she's saying that we can go ahead and cut early if that's the case.
Yeah, that's fine. Sing for us. Well, I'm going to be singing for you tomorrow night. We're literally doing Share the Stage this week.
Or you can sing from now, and I can peace out.
Listen, let's just do the last story. I'll save the singing for tomorrow. All right. Anyway, so apparently there's been a weird trend popping up in China where adult-sized pacifiers priced up to $70 are growing in popularity as a way to relieve stress and anxiety. Some shops claim they sell over 2,000 of them a month.
What?
Hold on. It is what I said to you. It is exactly what I did not mince any words.
I saw that floating around. That shit's.
Yeah.
We're in that good times creates weak men era of like the timeline. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah. If there was any indication of that, I mean, imagine adults sucking on pacifiers would have to be it,
That's
right?
What it is. Yeah, weak men create hard times. That's where we are. What Murata said.
Adult-sized pacifiers are becoming a surprising wellness trend in China, with online retailers reporting thousands of sales each month, and users claiming benefits ranging from stress relief to improved sleep.
No, I'm good, dog. I'm good. Real shit. I'm good.
Well, of course you're fine. You can just suck on a titty to go to sleep, like.
I'm
but
saying,
some of us don't have wives, okay?
Hey, go ahead and buy you a pacifier. Then. Like, I'm like, I am so good, dog. Like, I will let you know this right now. I will let stress kill me before I like put a pacifier in my mouth because of anxiety.
Oh fuck. Yeah, the Chinese have it way worse.
Fuck that, dog. I'm too much of a stubborn man to do some silly shit like that. You know how fat. Listen, there are very few things. Me and Amarada have had a couple of discussions before. There are very few things that would ever make us separate. Me getting a pacifier feels like an unlock. Like that's one that I would never do. Yeah, exactly. Like there's no fucking way I'm buying a pacifier for anybody except our kid.
You know, I feel like that is the right and proper way to go about it, but I feel like there might still be a little more to this story. So why don't we keep reading and see where we go? I'm gonna keep reading. Listen, I'm doing it for the Vine. All right, I gotta read.
Hey, do you?
Sold for between $140 to $70, the silicone pacifiers are marketed towards adults for a variety of uses, including aiding breathing, helping people quit smoking, and enhancing focus. Some users have also linked them to managing conditions such as ADHD. I can imagine, right? You're in your fucking, like, I can imagine this catches on in America, which it very well could, right? I can imagine we have quite a few Americans who would go for this shit. Imagine you're like sitting in your fucking, you're in your college lecture, right? And you just look over and you see the adult next to you is like locking in on the lecture, like taking notes like crazy. while they're just got the binky. While they're just like, you just hear the sucking noises. Like they're like,
Ew. You just make it sound like Maggie Simpson.
Exactly. Like just going off like fucking, but they're like locked into the note taking though. Like they're.
No, I'm good, dog.
Return to baby is a title we can put in. That's a possible title for sure. Let's get that written down. Hang on. Return to baby. I remember actually because Sheep, I don't know how familiar you are with the Yakuza games. But there's actually
I know exactly what scene you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh god!
I know the exact scene.
Oh, how prophetic! Yeah. Well, they're Yakuza members. Those guys were Yakuza.
Yeah.
In the baby zone, but how little we could have known that how prophetic that quest line would be. Oh fuck. Okay, let's see. We have a customer we have customer notes on this. Let's see. Some users have, some users have also linked them to managing conditions such as ADHD. One customer described feeling a sense of safety from childhood when using one, while others said the products helped them fall asleep faster. When I'm under pressure at work, I suck on it.
Nah, dog.
I don't know if I can make it through the whole thing. Okay. Ooh.
You got it.
Woosah. I can do this. I can make it through this. Okay. I suck on the dummy, they said. I feel I am indulged in a sense of safety from childhood. Pacifiers have gained traction on Chinese e-commerce platforms where some sellers report monthly sales exceeding 2,000 units. They've also started appearing in TikTok videos in the United States, sparking both supportive and mocking reactions. I hope the mocking is more than supporting. We talked about bringing back bullying on the last episode, and this is what it's for. This is what it's for.
Fuck? I'm good.
Medical warnings. Oh, okay. Wait, there might be concerns to this. Health experts have cautioned. Yeah. Also, doesn't sucking on things like fuck up your teeth after a certain amount of time?
Yes.
I remember I was told that like as a kid because I when I was like little, like 5 or 6, like I had like a thumb sucking habit when I was like going to bed. Mama was like, you gotta stop doing that. You're gonna fuck up your teeth, right? So
yeah,
shit like that. Imagine like the same thing would happen with a fucking pacifier, right? Health experts have cautioned against long-term or improper use. Dr. Tang Chaomin, dentist, told pacifiers could cause bite misalignment, strain jaw joints, affect breathing, and pose a suffocation risk if used while sleeping. Imagine you get to the fucking pearly gates, bro, and the guy with the book is like, so suffocated on the passy in your sleep, huh? You got by the binky, huh?
You got by the binky. You get to the pearly gates, the guy at the book is looking at you and he's just like radios in, hey, let them know that another flood should be on the way.
It's like he does the thing like the fucking, you know, the meme with the dog like that has its eyes closed like in a fucking like a field of wheat or whatever. Yeah, like he just does that and he's like, oh, I'm gonna send you to hell so bad. It's not a sin, technically not a sin. I gotta get with God. We gotta update the sins. We really do. It's technically not a sin, but I want to send you to hell so bad. Oh, you couldn't imagine.
Yeah, basically. Bro, I trusted you. This is where this is where we are.
The only thing I have to say about this is that we, the US, already have a period where adult pacifiers were a thing. It was specific to the rave scene, but it happened. I do remember that. Yeah, that was like a raver thing.
Yeah, I remember the raves.
There was all kinds of weird rave shit though, so it was like, whatever, I guess. But still weird, but like this seems weirder because this seems like a prolonged, like this is like a lifestyle thing. Like it's like fucking, there's a lifestyle choice on this one with what they're doing in China. So I don't know if we can put that on the same level exactly. This seems more dire. It's more severe. Oh fuck! But the suffocation risk while sleeping.
That's funny as hell. Bro said,
bro, if I obviously this would never be me, just as it would never be you. But if I ever did die from like just suffocating on a binky in my sleep, I would just stay in limbo. I'd be like, no. Like when the heavily rage like comes to like try and lift me up, I just like fucking grab the nearest thing and just like, nope, I'm staying here. I don't want to have to explain this shit to Jesus. Okay, I can't.
For sure.
I can't do it. I'm staying in purgatory forever.
Yep, leave my ass in purgatory. Like, listen. Like,
I deserve to be here.
I understand. Like, the thing is, I know that bro saw it. Bro saw the whole thing. He's watching everybody at the same time. So I gotta show up and be like, you saw that, right? He's like, yeah, I saw it. And he was like, fuck, man. Like, do I get to stay here? It's like, you do, but you get laughed at. Like, I can't live the rest of my eternity just getting laughed at. I'm living good, but folks is laughing at me. It's just like, nah, fam. I need a mirror. Can you just send me that? Just send me down, man. Whatever. Dog.
It's like
I don't need to be here.
It's like you're walking around heaven like it's fucking Monster Hunter, where you have the toggleable like thing above your head. It's like it says your name, but like you can toggle it to cause of death, like anybody else can too. They can just.
Everybody sees suffocation on Binky. That's so fucking pathetic.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
It's not. It doesn't even say. It does like the cause of death doesn't even say suffocation on Binky. It doesn't even say anything. It's just a picture of somebody laughing at you.
Or it's like imagine like the funeral, right? It's like that bit that Dave Chappelle did like all that time ago, where he's talking about it's like man, I don't want people to know if I had like home invasion, I was like hiding, and I was scared,
and he shot himself.
Yeah, and then like people are looking at him in the cast like, your Dave died shitting himself. What a bitch.
Went out like a bitch. Basically that.
Oh, I'm glad this is what I decided to end on. Holy shit. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one to go out. It really is. Played down by their sellers, said Dr. Chowman. Potential damage to customers and mounts by the pacifiers is intentionally played down by their sellers. Obviously, they just don't want you to buy the fucking pacifiers. By sucking the dummy for more than 3 hours a day, the position of your teeth might change after a year. Yep. If you're sucking on a pinky for 3 fucking hours, come on, bro. Well, you might as well just go suck a dick at that point. Like that's got to be like,
yeah, basically. That's where you are.
2024, TikTok was taken over by the viral dopamine menus, which offered various ways you could help manage conditions like ADHD and depression. And I'm sorry, the pacifiers was on the menu then, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, between this and Labubu's, man, I don't know what we're doing.
The fuck?
Oh, you do not know about the Labubu's?
What the fuck is a Labubu?
Oh no. Oh, the Labubus,
those
man.
Okay.
Yeah, these things. You've seen these things.
Yeah, the fucking plushy things with the ugly teeth.
Yeah. Oh, motherfuckers look like they're from where the wild things are. Yeah. Yeah, man. I showed her that video of like the guy talking to the couple that were like $15,000 in debt because his bitch was like just spending like $700 a month on Labubus, right?
What the fuck?
It's the Beanie Babies all over again, man. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Like it's just Beanie Baby shit again. Pacifier and Raves explains the Samurai Jack episode. Yeah. That's me. That's me. Where your mind goes, right? Oh fuck. Okay. Well, with that, I think we're done. Oh yeah, I was seeing if I could find the. Hang on, just switch accounts to the Offensive Charm podcast. Let me see if I can get the questions. I don't know if I'll be able to, but if I can, that would be ideal. Let's see. Would that be? I think I need to bring up the stream, right? Let me see. Oh wait, I can just go to channel. View your channel. There we go. Get the questions. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh yeah, here we go. Got it. How do I open them again? Oh, right. I switch up here. There we go. Questions. Okay. Got it. So we have a few questions here. It looks like the first one is actually for you, Sheep. NDA asks in a Nigerian accent, of course. You know, can't break the streak. Sheep, why are you spawned from Wish?
Why am I who? Spawn?
Spawned from Wish, yeah.
Holy shit.
Damn. You know, with the massive fucking collar, I kind of see it.
That's relatively disrespectful to Captain Harlock. Leiji Matsumoto, you know, the guy who made the guy who did pretty much the whole animation for Interstellar 5555. For those that don't know, the entire anime movie based off that Funk soundtrack Discovery.
Okay, so I haven't watched it in a very long time, but I do actually know what you're talking about. I vaguely remember this, yeah.
Yeah, that same guy, he did Captain Harlock, and that's who this character is based off of. How dare you? Not Spawn.
Fair enough. All right, India's got another one. Asks, how many white women can you have sex with before you're considered a race traitor? If I'm above that number, what can I do to redeem myself? I think, well, yeah, given Sheep's situation, I'm pretty sure it's just one.
In all honesty, it doesn't matter. You as a non-white person can have sex. You as a non-white man, I'm assuming, can have sex with as many white women as you would like, provided, you know, it's not anything like uncouth or anything like that. By uncouth, I mean illegal. It don't matter. It don't matter like the first one makes you racist. That's what it is. And there's no redemption. It doesn't matter. Actually, no, there is a redemption. You have to completely kowtow to the black women.
Yeah, but even then, they won't really forgive you. They'll still bring it up any chance they get. There's no real forgiveness there. You and I know that.
So fuck it. Be a racist.
Yep. Trust them new niggas over there.
I became a racist a while ago, and I have not looked back. I don't even know. I'm like, give it time. I'm gonna get some overalls. I'm just gonna wear one strap. It's gonna be great.
Gotta start calling them nigga sheep.
Nigsidian.
Oh fuck. Okay, well, NDA's got a bunch of questions tonight. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Would you rather be with a woman who is either bigger than you in both height and muscle mass, or have a clit bigger than you at full Viagra overdose erection?
I
mean,
she's taking Viagra? Wait a minute.
No. Then your dick when you have taken Viagra, like her clit is bigger than that. Like she's essentially a fucking female hyena at that point, right?
Oh,
like that kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
So it's that or a girl who is taller and has more muscle mass. And here's the thing: I'm in decent shape, but I'm not like super muscular. So if she was like a little more muscular than me, I wouldn't necessarily mind it. Like I have a cutoff point, right, for like a muscular woman, right? If we're talking about like female bodybuilders, where it's like you're all greased up and shit, like that's too much for me. That's too much. But if she's like a little more muscular than me, I could probably work with that. I mean, more than I could work with a fucking like clit the size of a fucking cock. Like it's weird.
And I have since I started working at this new job, I've been moving batteries a lot, relatively often. My arms are they're deceptively firm. So for a woman to have deceptively firm, or not even deceptively, but firmer arms than me is a little scary, because then that means that when I hug her, she's gonna challenge me, and I don't want to be challenged that way. Me and Amarada actually just had a discussion about I would get manhandled, and I don't want to get manhandled.
Okay, so you're taking the giant clit then?
Yeah, I'll deal with it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll deal with it. I mean, because it's still a vagina. It's just a gigantic clit. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's like when you do like we reach out and do the rub while you're in there. Instead, now you can like work it like a shaft.
That's so sure. We'll go with that.
It's not gay because it's not actually a dick, right?
It's not gay because it's not actually a dick. Okay. All right. The whole thing is a gigantic nerve ending, so yeah, that makes sense.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's fun.
Don't think about it. Just sword fighting is foreplay.
What's the next question?
Okay.
This guy.
Fuck. Have any of you played Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes
Eiyuden?
Spirit?
Yeah.
I have never even heard of whatever the fuck that is.
Not that one. I played Eiyuden Chronicles, but not that one.
What is it? It's like a sounds like it sounds like a JRPG.
Yeah, it's an RPG.
Okay. JRPG or just RPG?
JRPG.
Okay, because that's what it sounds like. That's a JRPG fucking name I've ever heard. So.
Yeah.
Did it there. Oh, don't look at chat. Trust me. Let's see.
What? I don't even got the chat pulled up.
Oh, okay, you're good then. Let's see. Part 2, lol. It's the spiritual successor to Suikoden 1 and 2. It's a callback to OG JRPGs. Wasn't Suikoden like a hunter-like game?
A what?
Or am I thinking of something else? I thought Suikoden was like a hunter-like game. Like
no, it's a JRPG.
What am I thinking of then?
Not Valkyria Chronicles, but the Tales series.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, because like, did Tales always do the sort of like pseudo action combat thing?
Yeah.
Or were they ever turn-based at some point?
No, it was always pseudo action combat.
Okay.
At least as far as I know, this is going back to like Symphonia. I don't know if there. I couldn't tell you if there was a Tales game before Symphonia.
Okay. No, because I feel like I'm thinking of something. There was like a game that was like a straight up Monster Hunter like, where it's like you fight in teams of 4 and you're fighting a big monster, right? Like specifically, not God Eater. God Eater was definitely one of those, but not God Eater. It was something else.
Is Tokiden?
Tokiden, that might have been it. I think that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I mixed the two up. My bad. That's on me. But yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that game, unfortunately, and I don't know, man. Like, a little RPG'd out after what's it called?
Expedition 33.
Yeah, though actually, that's not true, because I was interested in maybe checking out that the Atelier series, right? Because apparently they're gonna drop they're about to drop like a collection. No. Like no, I think the Rise is like trilogy is done, right? Because they moved on to Atelier Yumiya, which is like the new one that just came out. With
what the shit?
Completely different character. Yeah, they even did like a crossover with Tekken 8. She gets like a costume that looks like what's her face?
Ryza?
No, not Ryza. From Tekken 8, the one girl with the purple hair, purple outfit. Heihachi's daughter, strange daughter. What's her fucking name?
God damn it! I couldn't tell you because I haven't played Tekken 8.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I stopped at like 7.
Gotcha. But what I was gonna say is like they are. Oh, what's up?
I was about to say 7 basically told me everything I need to know about Tekken. Heihachi won't die. Kazuya is always going to be angry. Jin will always be estranged, and everybody else will just be background characters.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's more or less that's more or less correct. Yeah. But no, I was gonna say they're apparently about to do a collection of all 3 of the Ryza games. So there's like 3 different Ryza games. So I was thinking maybe I'd jump in on that. Yeah. Depending on the price. Yeah, depending on the price, because I don't know if they're trying to charge like $80 for that shit or something.
Right.
We'll have to wait and see. If it's a reasonable price, I might jump in on that. It's like like the first one's like fucking 8 years old at this point or some shit, right? Like I feel like that. Yeah, the Ryza games are going for a fucking hot minute there.
I thought there was always. I always thought there was just one, personally.
Oh no. It's like the Tales series where it's like there's different Atelier games apparently that follow different characters. But Ryza was just so popular that they decided to ride that wave for a bit. But now they're doing a new Atelier main character with a different cast of characters. So yeah, kind of disconnected Final Fantasy type thing.
Gotcha.
The only turn-based Tales games is on the 3DS and Japan only. Okay, good to know. All right, well, that's all the questions. I suppose I can go ahead and do the the vote for the title, and then I'm done here. While they're voting on that, if you want to, like, I don't know, show yourself a bit there, Sheep, you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 9 p.m. Saturday is kind of subjective because I'm also on a show before that on Saturday Night Hypnosis with the whole gaggle of goofballs that shit talk each other and shit talk video game video game landscape.
Is that like Hypnotic's thing, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's somebody I'd love to get on this podcast at some point.
Oh, well, reach out to him. He might.
I mean, like, I don't know, like, if I were to just like hit him up on fucking Twitter or something, like.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the philosophy in life is you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So, I mean, the worst that he can say is I'm busy, because he's a respectful person. He's not going to sit there and tell you, like, fuck off. You're not important enough or some shit like that. He's not going to do that.
Okay. I mean, if you say he's cool, then that's cool. Because, like, again, it's like when it's that massive difference between, followings, it's a little harder to get in there. But I mean, if we're cool to give it a try, then sure, I'll reach out and see what he's up to. So now I'm kind of excited to have brought his mom on. I feel like it's gonna be fun.
Oh well, yeah. I'm pretty sure she will have fun talking over you in order to get her point across.
I mean, listen, I'm the kind of guy who's cool to just like sit back and listen for a bit. Yeah. I think I talk too much on these fucking podcasts. My throat hurts afterwards. I'd love a heavy talker. Shut up. No, don't.
When I snap my fingers, you'll forget you were ever gay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got 4 choices here for the title. We got Jazz Bangs Umas, we got Bromance Denied, we got Return to Baby, we got When Daddy Visa Says You Can. Well, you can buy When Daddy Visa Says You Can. Is the whole thing, but I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at When Daddy Visa Says You Can.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and put the vote in.
That one.
Put the vote in. Vote's up.
Oh god, I gotta open up another window. Where's my fucking cursor?
Let's go ahead and get some votes in there, chat. I'd love to see some votes. In the meantime, shit. Well, I guess we need to. You shilled so fast there. I was kind of figuring you'd take a little more time with that.
No. I try my best to condense it.
Okay. Well, I suppose we could talk about something else. Did we ever talk about the WNBA stuff?
Nope.
Yeah, we could talk about that real quick. So apparently the latest on that is that they did offer to increase the pay of the WNBA players. For those who don't know, the WNBA players have been like sort of kind of protesting for better pay for the WNBA. Right up to the point of them wearing shirts that say "Pay us what you owe us" when they go out to play the games, and that has been met with a resounding from the internet reaction of again more of a
shut up, bitch.
Something along those lines, pretty much.
Shut up, here's another dildo.
Yeah, and of course, the dildos have been getting thrown onto, and like people have been so insistent on this dildo joke that apparently people have been like smuggling dildos into the games because they started like checking people for dildos before they came in to the fucking like arenas to watch the games. And apparently a couple of people got arrested because they got like seen while they were throwing the dildos out onto the court. So
right.
But apparently hang on, let me see if I can find that post about it. But they got offered a increase in pay, and
of course
they decided that it was not enough because I think they were offering him like 200,000, 250,000 a year or something like that. I deserve NBA.
Jeez,
you literally get NBA money. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. Well,
yeah.
Fucking Gundam. Most interesting thing to happen in the WNBA is dildos being thrown onto the court and black women losing wigs. Might be time to admit this sport is a waste of money. Well, damn.
It is. Like legit, nobody. I mean, outside of like, what is it, the New York Liberty? I don't think anybody knows any other teams. And I barely even remember that one.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's on the team. That should tell you something.
Hang on. The WNBA is the worst part of the WNBA.
True.
Damn. Going to the WNBA. Holy shit.
People are savages.
Oh, they are. They absolutely are. I only watch football for the commercials. I only watch WNBA game for the dildos. Holy shit. No. Oh, parody account. I'm about to say, there's no way this is fucking real. All 13 WNBA teams are now required to install safety nets to protect against dildo throwing incidents for league officials. That'd be hilarious if that was. Oh god, I wish that was real. That'd be so fucking funny. Holy shit. Oh god. I just looked up hers and Angel Reese's salary, $80K a year. How are they earning less than a Target store manager? The fuck? Damn.
That's crazy.
Because people actually go to Target. Unlike the WNBA.
People actually go to Target. They earn less than a Target store manager because people actually go to Target. That's so cold. That's fucking funny.
Fuck.
It's even funnier that, like, you know, we have 2 Walmarts and a Target in town, and people still go to the Walmarts more. And the Walmarts are on complete opposite ends of the city, and people still go to Walmart. So that should say something. Ain't shit going on at Target, and more people still go to Target than the WNBA game.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Also, I'll point out, Yokai says I'm wrong. The Atelier series always has 3 games per protagonist, so I guess that wasn't actually a specific thing for Ryza. Fair enough. All right, my bad. Good to know. Let's see. Unlike the WNBA, which has been operating at a loss of revenue since its inception. Since it came out? Damn. I'm surprised a dude who worked on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League would have moronic takes, to be honest. Damn.
I'm not surprised, though, to be fair.
Holy shit. Let's see. I mean, has ever returned a profit since its inception in 1997? So that's after 28 years of history. Fuck. Top it off.
You said they haven't turned a profit since 1997?
Since 1997, 28 fucking years. And to top it off, lost his sword
when did WNBA
from...
start? Was that back in like 1996? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, top it off, lost his sword from 10 million pre-2023 to 50 million in 2024. How the fuck? Crazy. Wait, in 1 year it jumped up that, or jumped down that? What? How do you say this? How do you?
It dropped.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm too amused for this right now. Oh fuck. Saying the NBA has been subsidizing these losses since the very beginning. Pretty strong and independent, am I right? And like the funny thing, right, is that people point out the bit that it's like, yeah, you guys don't make any fucking money. And then apparently the reply to that is typically, it's like, well, that's a result of misogyny too. And it's like, well, I mean, how come the women aren't coming to watch you guys, right? Like, why aren't the women coming to watch you guys?
Yeah. Like, what's going on there?
Oh my god, it's just like...
Holy shit, Jazz is dying.
Yeah, sorry, I got some sugar in my throat here. But, what was that movie? It was, the Marvels, like the fucking Marvels, where they were complaining about, like, you know, all this misogyny with that movie too. But at the end of the day, like, the gender percentage of men was like a good bit higher than the female viewers of that movie.
Correct.
Like, people actually did go see it, and most of them were men, actually. So.
Yep. So they can't even use that argument.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could then go with like the internalized misogyny bit, but it's like, guys, come now.
That don't mean much of shit.
Like, yeah, it's like we're just like, come on, what are we doing here? Oh fuck. But anyway, let's see how that vote's going. I think that's
it's not that people don't. It's not that people don't like women entertainment or women-based entertainment. It's that what they're trying to do is take their corny shit and say that men don't like it because men are men. It's like, no, your shit's just corny. Yeah, women don't like it. Like Alvarado said.
There you go. But I think that's enough. I mean, we can call it a night there. The vote is in, and it looks like you got what you wanted, Sheep. You can buy when Daddy Visa says you can is the winner.
Hell yeah.
By quite a margin, too. 7 votes. Thanks, guys. Good job. Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's at least half of you watching on the YouTube side. So.
At least half of you.
Yeah, we take what we can get. Half is pretty good. You know, sometimes we get more than that, but half is a pretty good night for votes. So, yeah, I think that's enough consensus. All right, so we'll leave it at that, guys. We'll be back next week, of course. Asta and Bear will be back in hosting with me and Rada, and same time, same day. We'll see you guys there. In the meantime, make sure to take care of yourselves. Go eat some food, drink some water, get some sleep. I know you gamers have a hard time getting sleep properly, so make sure you do that. And we'll check you guys later. I'll be back tomorrow. Hang on, can't remember if me and Rosa were doing Code Vein tomorrow or Thursday. I think it's tomorrow. Let me double check and make sure here. Yeah, okay, Wednesday, yes. So we're doing Code Vein tomorrow, me and Rosa in the afternoon. And then in the evening, we'll be doing Share the Stage. That is the open Share the Stage where all previous guests are welcome to come by and hang out. Maybe Rada will finally come by and sing for us. She's been talking about it, but she never do nothing about it. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the plan for me in the Soul Stream. And of course, Thursday we'll have Marvel Rivals on in the evening. I'll probably play some Wuchang during the day. So look forward to that as well. And that's it, guys. With all that said and done, we will see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.